My name is TJC Gaming. TJC Gaming, baby, baby! Woo!
Losing Gran Turismo 7 was a necessary loss.
Necessary loss. Oh yes it was. And here we do real sim racing. Real sim racing or real sim racing games. Whoa. Did you think we were gone? Come on! Woo. Baby! TJ's Champion Lounge. Today we're gonna crown a champion, boys. Who's gonna be? Did they come here to win? And that is exactly what we're going to find out today, ladies and gentlemen. Get in here! Smash the like button and subscribe! Woo. 1.5 hours of Valencia, a very special race coming right up. Come on! Who is going to take the glory, the gold today? Who's going to drink the champagne at the tippity top? Sit back. And let's find out. See you there. Become a champion today. Some say that the Ferrari and the Porsche are the two most beautiful cars to ever coexist on planet Earth, boys and girls. Sleek, sexy, fast, great to drive. Woo, baby. And today we're going to be driving a two-make championship. And we're going to find out who is going to get the win at the end of this 90-minute torturous long race, boys and girls. The drivers are trickling in right now. It's Simgrid today, Chad. We're not messing around. We're looking for a winner. And is it going to be you? The drivers are on track right now, getting warmed up and getting ready. Woo! Get in here! The show is just beginning, baby, baby! I'll be doing commentary today, boys. Yes! We're going to be seeing all the views, all the action. And I want you guys to absolutely go for it today. Woo! So the question is, did they come here to win? I mean, did they? Let's go and find out. welcome, ladies and gentlemen, one and all. Welcome to the TJ Mansion, the place where racing dreams come true. We get together and put the cleanest racers, and we put them head to head on Assetto Corsa Competizione. We have a great, vibrant community with fast racers, including me, you know. I'm alright. I do okay. But today we're going to do a 1.5 hour endurance race. So settle in, make yourself a nice cup of cocoa, cup of coffee. Maybe open the fridge. You know, get the drinks out. Maybe some champagne, a margarita, you know, sex on the beach, slippery nipple. Whatever you want today is fine by me. Because this Sunday evening, we're going to entertain you. And oh my God, these guys are going to go for it. Strap in. Let's get started. All right. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in the chat. Great to see you. What do I expect from today? Well, action, thrills, spills. We're gonna see these drivers really push it, push the limits, push the track, push the cars over and above where they need to be. 30 minutes qualifying, starts in 23 minutes. Then we have a 90-minute race. Mandatory pit stop with mandatory tire change. They have to change tires. You can slap in as much fuel as you want in that fuel tank, boys. Or maybe you run it a little bit light, and maybe you fill up at the pit stop and take a little bit of extra time. How's the strategy going to play out with these guys today? Also, is it going to rain? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But that we're going to find out, everybody. We are. Welcome in, Ian. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome in here. Yes, coffee, mate. Coffee is right here, buddy. Coffee is right here, right next to me. I've got my giant mug, my giant tin of Monster as well. Welcome into Sports, the chat to everybody watching along. Hippie, Mackie as well. So, boys, why don't we have a look at the action on track, right? And why don't we kind of talk about these cars and talk about the circuit a little bit too? Let's do that, shall we? All right, we have full screen this amazing experience brought to you in 1440p clear 2K, ladies and gents. But before we get underway with this, let's have a little bit of a chat about this place. This is the Circuit Ricardo Tormo, otherwise known as Valencia. Circuit de Valencia, to be precise. It is 4 kilometers long, 2.5 miles. It's located in Chest of Valencian Community, Spain. Built in 1999. Would you believe it? 1999. It's only 26 years old. I'm sure it's probably older than some of you guys out there watching the stream. You guys and girls do. It's crazy, isn't it? It was named after the two-time world champion Grand Prix motorcycle racer Ricardo Tormo, who passed away in 1998 of leukemia. It has a capacity of 165,000. And we're going to fill that capacity today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, we are. Woo. The main straight is only 0.8 kilometers long. That's half a mile. It's not a long straight. As you can see your screens right now, that's the start-finish straight. It's a little bit of a squirt into a left-hander. But we're going to have a look at the circuit in a bit more detail in a little bit, everybody. Yes, we are. But it's a great circuit. It hosts Formula E. It hosts all sorts of things from GT racing, you know, European F3, European touring car, truck racing is here too. You've got Formula 2, Formula BMW, I mean, the list is endless, boys. Now, the cars that they'll be driving would be two of them, which would be one of these. This is a Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo, It's a high-performance race car based on the 488 model, featuring a 3.9-litre twin-turbo V8 engine that produces 670 brake horsepower. It's designed for track use, offering enhanced aerodynamics and handling compared to its predecessor, the 488 Challenge. With a 50% increase in downforce, this thing be bolted, boys. This thing be bolted to the circuit. Incredible. But what are we having under the hood then? We've got a 3.9-litre V8 revving out at 670 horsepower. That's a lot. I mean, wow. You put your foot down that bad boy, you better be precise with it too. It's got F1 DCT with racing shift strategy transmission. The weight is, it says here, classified, optimized for racing. It doesn't tell you. It's got redesigned a front bumper and rear wing, improved acceleration and downforce. The engine mapping is optimized for racing, providing better throttle response as well. Slip angle. I must be reading this wrong. This says slip angle control. Is that 2 slip angles? Slip angle. That's literally what it says. This patented software enhances acceleration through corners, improving overall handling. What an incredible little machine this little baby is. But we have also these little babies too. This is a Porsche 992 GT3 Cup car, and it's based on the latest 911 model series. Let's have a look at what in action. Let's look at Georgia Ojai there right now too. Introduced in 2021, it features a 4-litre naturally aspirated flat 6, producing 510 brake horsepower, so less than the Ferrari. Oh yeah, it doesn't have TC, but I guess we'll get to that, right? It doesn't have that. So 4-litre naturally aspirated flat 6. Power output, 510 horsepower, that's 375 kilowatts, at 8,400 RPM. Whew, she's a beast, boys. 417 Newton meters of torque at 6,150. And the weight says approximately 1,260 kilos. So she's a ton and a quarter. 1.25 tons, boys, just over. The body composition is 70% aluminium, 30% steel. It features a 6-speed sequential gearbox, and the price. Can chat guess the price of this car before I tell you? How much do you think this car is worth? How much do you think it's worth, boys? Any guesses in chat? What do you think this Porsche is worth? What do you think? More than stickers, yes. And yes, it is Simgrid Burrito. 230k used, 3 pennies max, says Dutch. Well, kind of close. 225,000 euros. Approximately $267,165, excluding taxes. That's an expensive crash if you crash it, so make sure you guys don't hit the barrier today, okay? The 992 GT3 Cup has a fully digital cockpit with improved ergonomics, allowing for better driver interaction. It's got a larger rear wing and optimized front lip for increased downforce, enhancing cornering speeds. The car is designed to run on synthetic fuels, contributing to reduce CO2 emissions in racing. Well, Greta Thunberg will be happy, boys. I guess Greta Thunberg will be the happy bunny with that. You were close, you were. Yes, yes, yes. But that's what we're going to race today, boys. And these guys are going to go for it. Yes, 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 yes. We're still waiting for a few guys to come and trickle it. Come. You guys come and get to your race seats right now. Yes, yes, yes. So, I should be joined a little bit later on by Chain. I don't know if Spawn's in the mood for chatting. If he's in the mood for chatting, he can drop in and say hello if he does so wishes. Comms are open right now in streamer chat as well. Let's have a little bit of an onboard view, shall we? This is the Ferrari running on board with Mr. Hooligan himself, Mr. I get his name wrong every time, P. Gogan? Mr. P. Gogan. I think it's Gogan. I get it wrong all the time. I'm so sorry, really. I do. Still stuck in traffic from RAC, ride devastated. Might get back in 20, but haven't entered just in case. Yeah, yeah. If you haven't entered, then it's a bit too late, Mark. The entries are now closed, buddy. But don't worry, dude. Don't worry. How was RAC for you? Hopefully it was really good for you, dude. Hopefully it was really nice for you. But this is the Ferrari here. What a beautiful car. Let's have a look at a couple of different views then. Let's have a look at Hooley hard at work behind the wheel. Now today we're going to see all the action right from the start, right to the very end. We're going to see the pit stops. We're going to see how it all comes together. And most importantly, we're going to see some awesome clean racing. So hopefully everyone kind of behaves themselves out there and keeps it nice and smooth on the circuit, because that's exactly what we want to see. So let's have a look at Cooper's number 41 then, in the beautiful Porsche Cup car. These things are very, very loud, so let me know if the engines are too loud or not. I can always turn them down as well. So let's go on board then, and let's have a lap round. Let's see if we can play a full lap. We're coming through the final corner right now. On to the start-finish straight we go then. You can see the grandstands, see the hospitality and the pit garages on the right-hand side. You stay over to the right-hand side here, cutting as much of that right-hand side lip as you can. Blend it over third gear then, up into fourth on the exit. Use curb. Now be careful at track limits today, because track limits here, it's so easy to pick up 3 or 4 track limits early on. So just be aware of your track limits with lap time. You can see the lap time is red on the top of the screen here too. So just be careful of that as well. This corner here is a nice slow one. You blend over, you get on the exit, you bring it over to the right hand side as quick as you can then. There's a series of long radius tight turns here as we go a little bit wide on the power. Then see the rear end of the Porsche kicking out there. And so we're going to come into the tricky technical middle section of the circuit then. Brake at the white line on the right hand side. Oh, a little bit deep, brings it back online though. And this is very technical. Don't go too far to the right, you will jump over that curb too. A little bit of a double apex corner here. The second part is a little bit tighter. Bring it over. And this corner here is the trickiest corner on the whole circuit. Right here, right in front of you, boom. You've got a lip on that circuit, lip on that curb, so be careful. And you've got a lip on that exit curb too. So if you use the lips on the both exit curbs, you will lose time, so be very careful. And down the final corner again. I mean, this is not a long lap today. These guys are going to be out there and really pushing it, as you can see. But it's looking great. I'm looking forward to this. So we've got 12 minutes until qualifying begins then. So let's have a little bit of a rundown then of the timetables, and let's see how everyone has done. So Chiwoja Oja has the fastest time in practice. The current conditions are dry, sunny, with fast track conditions. They're not fully gripped up to optimum. We have a air temperature of 21, a track temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wind is 1 kilometer an hour, so just a little bit of wind, but not too much. And we've got purple in sector 1 and 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 134s, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 135s. That is close. That's going to be a very close qualifying. Very equal between these two cars as well. Also, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to a very special gentleman here, and there's a good reason for this. Hang on, let me go and find him. Mr. Jerry, Mr. Mark Taylor. This championship was his idea, and this championship is sponsored by Jerry, so Jerry has financed this one for you guys. So just to let you know, Jerry has full credit for this championship, and this is fully his idea to run both these cars and the circuit and do this event. So big shout out to Jerry in the chat. So thank you, Jerry, for this, and I hope you boys enjoy it. You know, it's going to be a great day out there, so let's look forward to it and see. Okay, back to timetables then, shall we? As we look at the cars going out in the circuit. 10 minutes left then. I wonder how the drivers are feeling before qualifying gets underway. So we got a Porsche Cup 1, 2, 3, followed by a Ferrari, followed by a Porsche, then Ferrari, then Porsche, Porsche, Ferrari. As you guys can kind of see, there's a bit of a mixture all the way through the grid. You can join during quali. If you're signed up, yes, you can. If you're signed up on Simgrid, you can join in quali. If you're not signed up via Simgrid, then it is too late to sign up. It is indeed. Yes, mate. Legend indeed. Legend indeed. Legend indeed. Absolute. Yes, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you can join in quali. It's not like games like Gran Turismo where quali starts and then, you know, that's it. You know what I mean? So you can just jump in. But qualifying is for 30 minutes, so they've got plenty of time to get out there. I will kind of just advise these guys just to take it a little bit easy. Not so much in the lap time, but just space out in qualifying. Don't race each other. You guys kind of, you know, you're pretty much all regulars now. You kind of know the story about how this kind of all works. So yeah, just space out in qualifying. Don't trip over each other. If you're on an out lap and you see someone come up behind you, then just please move over. Let them do their lap time. It's always frustrating when you kind of get held up, you know, behind other cars and stuff. So just be aware of that, you know. Also in the race, you've got to pay attention and follow the blue flag rules, remember. So the blue flags are very, very important. As we look at keepers coming out of the pit lane then. And also they're going to have the pit stop. Now remember to slow down in time, practice your pit stops. If you've not done it, then right now is a great time to do it with 9 minutes to go. Or even if you get some spare time in qualifying, just do a little bit of that in qualifying too, just to make sure you don't get a stop and go penalty. Nobody wants that. It's not good for your race, and you know, you'll have to pit twice. So what weather can we expect today in the race? It should be like this, but you know, there is always a chance of rain. I think I calculated it the other day. We were talking in Discord about it. I think we worked out it was probably like a 16% chance of rain, or 1 in 16 chance of rain. If you have a blue flag, if you get a blue flag, have to get the faster car through on the same lap. Well, in general, what we kind of like to do here is, if someone's behind you, look at the Porsche going for the power slide there. If someone's behind you and you're being blue flagged, if they get within 0.5 of a second, it means they've closed up on you. And then at that point, you can just kind of blend off somewhere and just kind of like let them through, you know. A little bit of a lift off down the straight, or if you want to go wide through a corner, let them have the inside line. But yeah, but just try and communicate. You guys can use your indicators too, to indicate left or right, to, you know, show them that you're going to move over, and it just makes the racing all that much better, because obviously there's been so many battles in the past. You know, we've had many battles in ACC and on Gran Turismo where there's been a blue flag car that has interfered with the race result itself. So it's kind of not the ideal thing that we want to really see. And with this being a shorter circuit, it's not going to take long to start getting into, you know, blue flag territory. So I would say within maybe 20 minutes, maybe half an hour in this race, if someone has an off or an accident, or, you know, slides wide here or there or whatever, then you're going to start seeing blue flags quite early on in this circuit, because it's very, very short too. So just something to keep an eye on, and just something to, you know, be respectful of. I know a lot of different hosts, a lot of different places do it in different ways, you know. Georgia Ojo, woo, I have caffeine in my blood. Yes, mate, me too. Got my coffee on the go, and it feels good, dude. It feels good. How are you today, buddy? Good to see you too. Good luck for your fun to there, and this is what it's going to be about, yeah? Yes, no worries, Super Motorsport, buddy. Like I say, you guys will be fine. I kind of don't have an idea of these liveries yet, by the way, so I kind of need to pay attention to kind of see who we're looking at, because obviously we've got some really awesome brand new sign-ups literally in the last like day or so for this event. So Josh here would always run TXM colors, so I can understand that's Josh pretty quickly. But I just want to kind of understand the different liveries that I'm looking at and have a looky. Good luck, have fun, boy, says Hooli. Yes, mate, excuse me, you two. Hey guys, have a good one, Spot. Yes, mate. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna have a good one out there. We've done the Porsche Cup here before. We've never run the Ferraris here before, so running both these cars at the same time, they look so evenly matched. Like I say, Jerry has done a really good job of testing these cars together to find out, you know, if they're balanced or not. And both with 0 kilograms in the BOP, they're super balanced. They're really good. I've just seen a car on the wall. That might have been Josh, but we won't go back to you, Josh. We'll just let you get back out, dude. I did say my name correctly. Yeah, mate, I've been getting it wrong for so long, dude. I really have been getting it wrong for so long. Right, some drivers chilling in the pit lane. Then 5 minutes to qualifying. So how is this going to pan out? Let's have a look at Spawn then. Spawn is out right now. Spawn is driving the Ferrari. I wouldn't expect it to be any other way with Mr. Spawn today. I think he'll be looking for a good result there today. He'll be looking to rise up and go through. And I think a lot of these drivers as well, they put in that work behind the scenes. A lot of them practice with time trials. A lot of them really do some race distance tests and stuff. Time trial, and like race simulations too. So these guys really do put in the work behind the scenes to get it done. Good luck, Josh, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, looking good. Is Mark Blundell going to be doing some commentary? I hope so, mate. I'm waiting for him. He says he'll be with me round about 7 p.m. or so. So yeah, I think he'll be here. I hope he's going to be here, because I'm looking forward to hearing his awesome Mark Blundell voice. But yeah, it's a very tight field. Let's go and have a look at the times then before we get underway. S-Bell is right here, so let's have a look then. So as you can see, all the way from 33 to 34, so many 35s. Then we got 37s, 39s, and we got some drivers that haven't set a time yet so far today. So these guys will be feeling confident out there in the machines, and they'll be saving all that pace and all that effort for the qualifying itself, which is going to start in not too long. Here we go then. Let's have a look at Mr. S-Bell and the circuit. There's your times on the left-hand side of the screen. So we're having a mixture of different views today. I'm going to be one of the race steers today, as well as Jerry and Shane. So obviously I saved the replay from qualifying, saved the replay from race to get the results too. So it's going to be good. I think the Porsche is going to edge it today. It looks much better on overall pace. Also depends on the driver. Also depends on the driver as well. So the Porsche is a great car. I've seen you guys drive it before, but the Ferrari is very powerful. Now, you've got a Ferrari up here in P4, and that's Hippie. So I don't know, boys. I don't know. You could be in for something spicy. Also, as we do know, accidents can happen. It could be very possible to have like a huge crash somewhere, and maybe like there's a multi-car crash that happens. It's very possible. The winner of this race doesn't necessarily have to be anyone from the top 6 or 8. It could be someone lower down the field that kind of has a good strategy too, with the pits and stuff. And you guys have different options. Do you run like heavy fuel all the way and just change tires, or do you run the car light and then lose a little bit of time with the pit stop with topping up on fuel? So it's what it's all about, isn't it? My POV will be available soon. Awesome. If that happens, I'm sure I'll find it. Yes, mate. Yes, it's going to be good. It's going to be spicy as well. So look at these beautiful cars lined up then. Music will be muted when qualifying goes. We're just chilling here right now, having some fun, having some cocktails. Just want to say a quick shout out to everyone who smashed a like on the stream. Thank you for hitting the like button. Really, really appreciate that. It helps the stream the channel very much. If you're brand new to the channel today, if you're racing in this and you like what we do, then feel free to hit subscribe, and you can come and race with us. We do pubbies during the week, and we do Simgrid on the weekends as well. But great circuit, great drivers, and it should be a great day. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really hoping for a bit of rain in qualifying or the race. I really think that will spice it up. The Porsche does not have TC, chat. It does not. So will it be a case of slippery when wet out there? But I'm hoping these guys have somewhat tested for the wet weather just in case. Because it can rain, boys. It's a simulator, so it can happen, and it can be random too. That's what it's all gonna be about then. So the visors are gonna be dropped down pretty soon, with the time ticking down them. And qualifying will be go. Now 30 minutes, plenty of time for qualifying. Welcome, buddy.
Israel Malachi, Roxanne, welcome to the channel.
Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, Israel. Hope you're doing good today. Sit back and enjoy the show, my friend. Sit back and enjoy the show. So over the curbs going. Sutton has a very aggressive and very fast driving style. Now, I'm actually keen to see what he can do in these things, because he's on controller as well. He's not on the wheel. But he's, having raced him myself, I know how fast he is on that thing. So he's going to be one to watch today too. But can Hippie take the fight in the Ferrari to the Porsches? Can the Porsches win? Here we go then. Timer is counting down. They've done their laps and they're back on again. we will be getting underway as we've got the Super Homer just practicing the pit entry there, pulling over to one side.
At Mark Burton 177 became a member.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the membership, buddy. Woo! Big shout out to Mark in the chat. Thank you, buddy. Legend, dude. Legend. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that, buddy. Woo! Baby, baby, baby! Feel free to use your emojis, dude. And I appreciate that. Thank you for your support of the channel. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, buddy. All right, then. So the drivers are just finishing their final practice corners. We got a little bit of damage to Berger's car here at the front. He's had off somewhere, but he hasn't fixed the damage though. So let's see how they do. Welcome, yep. Good to see you, buddy. How are you today? Good to see you, dude. Here we go then. The music goes down. The visors go down. The qualifying session has started as the drivers start to trickle out of the pit lane for what's going to prove to be a tricky qualifying session. The track is currently fast. It's pretty warm out there. It's 29 degrees Celsius track temperature. But we got some guys out here getting out early to get those laps down. Now, it could rubber up towards the end of the session. It's always worth getting out there, doing a banker lap just in case, and working through it a little bit and kind of seeing how you do, because you never know, your later laps could be stuck in traffic. It's not a big circuit and there's a lot of cars out here today. We currently have 22 cars on the circuit, and it's not a very big circuit too. Evening, Hobart. Good luck, buddy. We'll be looking out for you, so have a good race. I hope you have a good day out there too, and have some fun. Yep says, I'm fine. How about you, TJ? I'm very well, mate. I'm very well. It's Sunday, dude. We're going to go to the cinema tomorrow. I'm taking me, the missus, and the kiddo to go see a movie. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to pick it up from school when he finishes school, and we're going to go see a movie. So that's the plans here for tomorrow, at least. Now, don't forget as well, we've got Project Motor Racing also launching on Tuesday. We will be live with that game. I've downloaded it today already. A little bit of glitch in Asbel's car there. So I've downloaded that already, so that's all good to go. So we're just waiting for Tuesday, boys. So it's going to be great. It's going to be good. You're looking forward to the GT3 season, yep? And what's your thoughts on that, dude? Here we go then. This is where all the drivers are going to really focus and get their heads down them and start to put those lap times in. What will Lojek do? Number 25 out on the circuit here. As he goes nicely through the corner then, using all the curbs around you, and that's what you want to do. But you do not want a red time. That's going to be the worst thing that you can do. As we've got Claffy dropping the car then. Is he going to go out yet, or just doing a setup? I think he's just doing a setup. And we've got all these drivers just kind of electing to kind of not go out so far. You won't be in the next season. Oh, no. Bro, come on, man. We need you in the season yet, dude. We need you here, buddy. We need you in the season. You don't need time away from it, dude. You need to... Actually, this is a strange fact, yep, right? Oh, Josh loses it, locks the brakes up. Can he get back on safely? Let's have a look and see. Only, I think it's yourself and Jerry have scored lots of medals in the, you know, ACC medals, right? The Drivers' Championships medals. But you and Jerry have not had a championship win yet. I was looking at that the other day. I was like, why are these guys not got a championship yet? So you can't give up now, dude. You've got to push, push, push. You do. Right, we're looking at M right there, number 154. I love the livery on these Porsche cars. I'm always partial to a little bit of fluorescent green and yellow, boys. And you might have noticed by watching the channel too. Coffee is tasting great then. As we come across the line, let's have an early looking indication of the lap times. Hippie's done a 1:33.7, and number 25 at Lojek's done a time that's 1:34. Rooney's just knocked in a time for P3 then, as these guys are getting around, but we'll keep an eye on these cars and see what they can do. Yes, come and get sweaty, yep. You know you need to, dude. You know you need to. I have a feeling that PMR on Tuesday is going to be very interesting. It's going to be one that you guys do not want to miss. Right, we have Spawn out as well, number 12. I love the little tweaks of purple he's got in the paint scheme in the back of that car, making it look and stand out very nicely amongst these field of very expensive cars. So 220 something thousand pounds or euros for one of these cars at least. So times that by over 22 cars on the grid, and you can kind of see how motor racing is expensive and how it kind of adds up when it comes to the cost then. So Ferrari in provisional pole position. Track is now optimum then, so we are fully rubbered up. The track temperature has dropped by 1 degree Celsius as well, down to 28 from 29. Well, these guys get the rubber out there, and they're going to grip up nicely and get some really good times on the board there. Now we got a Porsche on provisional pole. That's a Logitech with a 33.745, just going 0.012 away from Hippie then. As Hippie is out with a very strikingly coloured Ferrari then. So what can they do? Hippie is currently in a Porsche sandwich, and he'll be looking to get that to the very top of the field then. So M right in P3, just 0.052, separating these three drivers. And we got 2/10 away. We got C. Coopers in number 41. They got Alexander Lindefolk in P5. Mr. S. Bell doing very well in P6. We got a lot of Ferraris up there so far, boys. You guys were saying that Porsche would have this all their own way, but it's not looking so far. S. Bell seems to have a little bit of traffic then. It's Josh, and Josh drives off the circuit and lets him through. As we see Josh bouncing in the background. Hopefully he can get back on nice and safely. There he is in the beautiful TXM liveried Porsche. What a beautiful car that is. Just taking it nice and easy. He's checking the radar, he's checking the track map. He's making sure nothing's there, and he's back on again. So good, Josh. Spawn is not yet set a time. Let's have a look at Spawn then. Let's see if he can smash a time up here at the tippity top. So many fast drivers going for it today. These drivers have been driving together mostly for, you know, pretty much like the last year, maybe a bit longer too. So they're used to each other. They know the speeds they go. They're very, very aware of the competition they have here and who's quick and who is going to be the men to beat them. So now we've got a Porsche 1 and 2. Hippie down to P3 then, 33.4 is the time. You're currently watching Spawn. Hasn't set a time yet. I wonder if he's getting some off tracks out there. He's maybe going a little bit wide. He's got a Porsche behind him that's going to be in his mirrors, just kind of putting a little bit of pressure on him in qualifying too, as he pulls into the pit lane. Okay, so he's going to pull in the pit lane then, and he's going to go for a second run. That's a good idea. If you're getting in a bit of traffic, then I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I really don't. Definitely a good idea to kind of you know, refocus again, get back out on the circuit, you know, look at what you want to do. You know, if you look at the track map that you can't see very well, it's actually on the right hand side of my screen underneath the names. It's full of dots. It's full of dots right now. You can just see that. So we have around about 4 or 5 cars in the pits. Everyone else is out on the circuit and looking to get those lap times up then. So Porsche 1, 2, 3 now. Hippie down to P4. He's looking for those 3/10. Currently watching Calafi here, number 93. Back in the car, sliding out just a touch as we get the power and get the slip angle nailed in the Porsche out of the corner. We lost a little bit of time there. It was a little bit aggressive, but we'll be looking to gain that time back. Time to find out there. It's what it's all going to be about. As he goes a little bit wide then. So, all good. Aspel's currently in the pits. That's the scene from the pit lane right now. You've got the people in the paddock just behind. And these cars are just looking, maybe doing a few tweaks in the setup. Maybe thinking they're going to get a different gap in the track and see what they can do. As some of them blink then, with the blue Porsche coming out then. I believe that's is that number 5? RUI is coming out right now too. So rejoining the action on the track then. Still 1/3 of qualifying gone with 2/3 left to go. Plenty of time to get out there. Several drivers not even setting a time yet so far. That'll be Jerry, Richie, Spawn, Josh, Berger, and Mr. Super Homer. So maybe some drivers are going to elect today to go from the back of the grid to maybe try to avoid any first lap, incidents, because it can happen. It's motor racing, you could lock your brakes up, you could easily slide into turn 1. But I don't think we're going to see any rain, at least in the qualifying session. Now, will we see it at the race? That's the spicy question. So far the weekend has been a dry one here in Valencia in Spain. So I don't think we're going to see any downpours just yet. As we look at Georgia Oja then, let's ride on board, shall we? Let's look at the man at work himself. Lots of opposite lock going on. Very, very much handwork going on there with the wheel. So he's trying to settle the car over the bumps. He gets on the power. You can see the oversteer cranking in as he brings it over on his wheel. Just trying to set the car back down again then. So currently in P3 in the Porsche. Over the bumps we go. Let's ride on board and see how it does. Welcome, Marksman. This is M. Wright. Thank you, buddy. You're welcome. Yes, mate. I hope everyone has a nice clean race, and I hope everyone enjoys it. And as long as you guys are having fun and being clean, that's kind of all that matters to me. So thank you, buddy, and enjoy your race out there today, dude. I'll just drink my coffee here a minute. It's starting to go a little bit cold. Hang on. Right, a little bit of traffic ahead. That's Mackie ahead, though. Ferrari very quick down the straights. Mackie's a little bit deep in the turn 1. The Porsche is gonna back off and live to fight another day. Just tires, Mark. Just tires are mandatory, dude. You can have a full tank of fuel, or you can fuel in the pit stop. So only tires are mandatory. When the race starts, it will tell you that on your screen as well, dude. It'll tell you that on screen too. Right, Georgia Oja currently still in P3 then. So if you guys need to know anything, feel free to ask me a question in chat before the race begins. I'll try to answer any questions that you have, and just let me know. Right, we have our Takanashi, number 20. Whew, very aggressive over the curbs. Yes, there is a pit window. The pit window opens 11.5 minutes into the race, and it closes 11.5 minutes before the end. So you got a huge pit window today, but you have to pit inside that window. So yes, you have a huge pit window today. The pit window is 1 hour and 6 minutes, I believe, in total. Yeah, it could be some interesting stats indeed. There could be. We haven't seen a lot of Mr. Beatty today, number 311. Mr. Beatty is out in the bright red Porsche. I remember when I used to play different Gran Turismo games, I would always have my cars in the bright red color. And the reason for that was it just kind of became my trademark at the time. But it was more like a psychological thing, because red means danger. So in my thoughts and my ideas anyway, I thought having a red car would mean people would be more careful around you. It's like a psychological thing. It's like when you pull up to a traffic light and you see the lights on red, you spot that immediately. The red means danger. It's kind of like that, right? But yeah, beautiful red car there. As the cars are going beautifully through there. We see the heat haze reverberating around the track here. It's still very hot on the track. Air temperature 22, track 28. Will we see a downpour in today's race? We do not know yet. Right, we got Peckman out then, number 31. He's giving a good shake of it. It's currently in P17. So we've got Porsche 1, 2, 3 locking out the top 3 in Quali. Hippie the fastest Ferrari then, followed by Desmond Lindefolk, Esbel, Spawn, Hooley, and then Mackie and V-Word. Oh, a little bit of a slide from the Porsche there. I saw the corner of my eye. Oh, it's a big slide by the Porsche. Whew. Peckman's away to go and test the grass, and back in the pits he goes. So Mackie is out pushing hard too. I want to go and check out Richie. Richie's in the pits. It says he's on track, but it's not Super Homer, though, is out on track, has not set a time yet. So, what is that going to look like for Mr. Super Homer here today? Where is he going to be aiming for his grid slot with half of the qualifying to go? So, lots of drivers setting very fast and competitive times then. Let's have a look at rundown of the times on your screen. Purple is owned Sector 1 by Mr. M right here, 34 flat. Purple Sector 2 is owned by Georgia. Purple Sector 3 is owned by Hippie. So combine these sectors together and you get yourself a massively fast pole position time. So Porsche 1, 2 and 3 then. So the Ferrari looking strong at the end of the lap then, with the Porsche taking the first and second sectors with maximum speed there. So if I was in qualifying right now with you guys, I'd be in the pits, I'd be looking through this list, I'd be like, I've done like, let's say I've done like a 34.7 like Hoodie here, and I'd be like, I'm 7/10 away in Sector 1. What else can I do in Sector 1 to get those 7/10? I'd work on that. If I was Desmond here, I'd be like, I'm only 1/10 away or 2/10 away in Sector 2. Can I push a little bit harder in Sector 2 to get those 2/10? Can I get up to that in that purple time? And etc, etc. That's kind of like how you work that. You want to work all three different sectors into one big package around the lap for lap time then. So M right at the tip of the top then. So we got 1/10 of a second separating P1 and 2 with Cooper's in P3, 2/10 down. Georgia Oja now P4, Hippie down to P5 in the pits and wondering where he's going to find these 3/10 of a second, because he does have to find that in his pocket. He's got a Porsche right in front of him. Porsche's going slow on the pit exit. I'm pretty sure they hit the limiter by now, but there we go then. We're out of the pit box. Oh, Hippie be looking for track position straight away. I think he might think about it. Let's see if he flashes the lights and wants to get by, or he's quite happy just to kind of sit behind for a little bit then. Very striking liveries today. Different liveries, different drivers, and also a combination of different skills. You've got pros in here. You've got, you know, AMs, you know, in their own right in terms of speed and experience in the game too. So that's what you kind of got to watch for. You know, your regular guys behind you, as if he gets through then. You got other regular guys behind you, and their strengths and weaknesses too, to kind of make your decision of where you should push and where you should not push. Right, Spawn is back out again then. Number 1 and 2, number 12. We do have a number 13 today, that's V Warren. So V Warren and his sister Ferrari is number 13. So some say that's a very unlucky number, but it could be a lucky number for him today. So Spawn and Espel have a little bit of work to do then. I think they ideally want to be a little bit higher up, maybe somewhere around here. But with the strength of field we have today, it's going to be a very, very hard thing to do. So Essenberger is at the number 585. Looks like he has some good clear track around him. So he'll be able to push a little bit hard. Not set a time yet. I'm going to assume Jerry's going to go from the back. He hasn't said he's going to go from the back, but unless he's waiting until literally the last 5 minutes to go, then I think he's going to go from the back of the grid and chill. So can Esberger get his time down? There we go. So another time has been set then. So only number 45 and number 555 not set a time so far out on the server. So Esberger in P14. We've got Takanashi in P13. Just 1.922 down. But he's got Hippie right in front of him. They came out of the pits at the same time on the outlap as well, remember? And Spawn is on a little bit further ahead from this battle in terms of the lap time as well. So 11 minutes to go. Jaboja Oja now down to P4. Let's have a look at his view and see what he can see out on the circuit then. This will take a lap around. But number 41, 1.3 seconds ahead on the circuit. So let's see if he can get through. Or maybe it does not hold him up at all. Let's see. Porsche head goes a little bit wide. That will delete his time as he lets Giorgio Ogier through. So that was great drive by the Porsche head too. So this is all about track limits. You can kind of push those limits on the track limits themselves to make up a little bit of extra lap time. And we can see Giorgio Ogier warming up his tires here because he wants to go for a fast lap at the end of this one. A little bit of snap oversteer on the exit, very well controlled, nice and smoothly done. As we pull back into the apex of the corner, this must be, I assume, his outlap then. As you can see from the interior of these cars, there's not a lot in here at all. It's just basically a bare shell of a car with a roll cage and the electronics too. So there's not much going on inside the car. But when you're inside it, you're not looking inside it, apart from on your digital dashboard. You're looking at this view here, which is outside the car, and looking to see what you can get done. So let's see if we can stay on board for one lap then. Let's see if he can improve up to the top 3 positions. Right, he's green, sector 1, he's 1/10, he's over a 10th faster. 10th and a half, 2/10s quicker. A little bit deep. Oh, he's lost those 2/10s almost, a little bit deep in the braking zone. But he definitely has more time in the car there in the first section. As the cars are beautifully sliding through the corners then, as he's smashing on the power. 1/10 up, so he can probably gain about 3/10 to where he is right now. Probably quite easily with a nice smooth lap all put together. But he's pushing hard, he's aggressive. 1.6 up, 1.7, 1.8. Let's see what it's going to be after the next series of corners then. Try bringing it smoothly. 3/10 in that section there. Down to 1.1 on the exit. Losing a little bit of time on the exit then. Looks like he's going in pretty hard into the entry and losing the time on the exit phase. Maybe he wants to think about being a little bit smoother, but he's in P4. He's right at the top of the grid, the second row. So how is that going to work out for him in terms of improvements? He's still up in the green though. Now he's in the red of the final corner, he's green in the final corner. I think he's got at least 4/10 in that car, easily. But he's going to lose time and come across the line. So I reckon he could be on for a 33-2 actually. Let's go see what provisional pole is then. So Giorgio Ogier has it in him to get pole position. If he just hooks up that first and second section, he has that in the car to get pole. So that is all there for him. Let's have a look then. So 2 drivers not staying at time, going from the back of the grid then. As we see the Ferrari of Mr. Hippie bounce over the curbs and corners. Let's check back in with number 24, Mr. Hooligan himself. Currently in P18, he's got a Porsche right behind him. I can't decide which car looks prettier, boys. I think they're both absolutely gorgeous machines. Right, so Hooli is focused, and it seems like he's on one. There we go. He pulls over and lets the Porsche through. Great driving then. Very respectful and very well-timed move too. As we go to fire over there, we got Spawn in the pits then. Has Spawn done everything that he can? Is he happy with the time? We got Richie there in P16. But he has that beautiful car of Hippies right in front of him. Maybe he's getting a little bit of slipstream there from his teammate. And a little bit of the toe. Could be working together here a little bit. Trying to boost themselves up the grid. Down to the right-hander. Looking good, boys. S-Bell in the pits. Varen is out, number 13. Oh, very big slide by the Ferrari there. It went very deep in the corner. Very well held, though. That's a lot of variance in one sentence, I do know. That's a great job. Great control by number 13. And Lindefolk, number 19. 1.3 seconds down. And it feels like a road away when you're only 1.3 seconds away, and you're in P13, which is halfway down the grid. So it's a very tight field spread here. If you improve by 1 or 2 tenths in just a lap or two, you are going to nail and secure a much better qualifying position. Right, double Desmond is out there, number 35. Currently in the double digits. Well, he tried to get down to the single digits into the top 9. He's currently on a lap time that's 1.4 seconds away from pole. What's his aim for today? Let's see if he improves. Cross the line then. And stays at 1.4. Right, Super Homer on the case too, number 75. You always know it's Super Homer because you always recognize the car colors it uses. It's awesome. It's great to see. So just above him is Takanashi then in the top 10, 1.3 seconds away. Running a very striking white, blue and pink livery then. So what is his aspirations for today? As the Porsche bounces over the curbs very aggressively. But it's race tuned. It's actually designed to do that. But it's not really designed to do that. That's a little bit of rallycross there through the final turn. As he gets control of it and goes back into the pit lane then. Full speed, slam it on, get down to 30 mph, 50 kilometers over the line. And that is a very quick pit entry. That was very good to see. Bannister then in the top 9. But somehow is off the circuit then, and now back in the pits. Claffey doing a great job at number 93 in the top 8. 1.1 seconds away. If he improves just a little fraction, he can jump one car up to P7. What can he do today then? Then we got Berger in the top 7. Now you can see there's half a second between the top 6 here. So then there's a little bit of a gap to P7 down the way. So these guys up here finding a little bit of extra speed over the guys from P7 downwards. So Mr. Wayne Sutton then 2:74 on the clock. Just under Hippie's time then, as most of these drivers are out now in the final few minutes. Can anyone else break that 33 lap record? Will this man here, Mr. Smelly Hippie, be able to get on the first 2 rows? The man from 420 is seriously on the case today. He's pushing hard, but maybe he's reaching the limit of what the Ferrari can do. There's a lot of Porsches up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hippie is by far on the way the fastest fastest Ferrari, excuse me, out on the track right now. But he's always going to want to be faster. He's not going to be happy with P5. He knows he can get higher than that too. So C. Cooper's at number 41. Currently on the second row, just 4 tenths of a second away from pole position. It's going to be a close battle between these top guys, I think, at the start. As long as they don't have any big crashes today. Georgia Oja then in the top 3, second row down, quarter of a second away. He has improved. He's back up to P3 again. But what else can he do? Can he find the remaining 2 tenths of a second that he needs? He's got it in the car. He just needs to nail that lap and make it perfect. Very hard to do. As I think he's said, that's enough for me. I'm going to pull over and I'm going to go back to the pit lane to talk to the engineers then. So number 25 is still dropping those miles out there, looking for the tiniest of fractions, 0.082 per second, to try and take pole position off number 154, Mr. M right here. Can that be done? As we got a car parked to the side of the circuit. Is that low check? It could well be. Not sure if he's run out of fuel. He's looking for some track position, I think. Maybe to go for one more run. I keep throwing away 4 tenths. Oh, mate, yeah, I can feel you, dude. Georgia was having the same issue, buddy. Georgia was having the same issue as you. He was 3 or 4 tenths up, and then he gets to the final corner, and then it would just evaporate for him. I can totally relate. Qualifying last time out was also like that for us too, wasn't it? Oh, that's very deep by 41. And let's run through the field then. Peckman is in the pits. Spawn is still out there. Spawn now in P17. I don't think Spawn's going to be happy with that, but I think he'll just be happy that he's in a brilliant motor race with some great guys around him then. Going to start my stream. I'll be back there. Yes, Josh. Yes, mate. I'll dip in and enjoy watching that, buddy. I'll enjoy watching all you guys' streams after the main event today. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I've got to quickly go for a bathroom break in between this before the race starts. If we keep an eye on Georgia, we'll keep an eye on Lojek a minute. I'll be back in 1 second, gentlemen. I'll quickly do my bathroom break before the race starts. Let's watch qualifying. Be right back 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Alright, qualifying is over, gentlemen. Let me go and grab the replay. We'll look at the final results then. GG's, everybody. Woo! Right, replay is saved. I kind of thought I had a bit more time than that, to be fair, but it turns out I didn't. So there you go. But we're back now, though. Let's have a look then. This is how they will line up. We have M. Ryan Paul. We've got Lojek in P2, Jawoja Oja in P3. Let me go and get the full range of results. I'll screenshot that as well. There we go. So, gentlemen, are we confident? How are we feeling going to the final session of the day as we're lined up on the grid? It's dry, it's optimum. It's 29 degrees out there. So this is all going to be about the race start. So good luck, everybody. Now remember, be clean, everybody. Leave space. Don't do anything silly in the first couple of laps. You'll get a full lap out there to get your tires and everything warmed up as well. So we've got M. Wright and Paul. We've got Lojek in P2, Jawoja Oja P3, followed by Coopers in P4, followed by Smelly Hippie, Sutton, Berger in P6, Lindefolk in P8, Claffey in P9, we've got Byrne in P10, Bannister in P11, Takanashi in P12, followed by Super Homer, Double Decimal in P14, Esbel, Richie Nielsen, Spawn, Hooley, Beatty, Beckham, Peckman, Mackie, Unique, and Mr. Jerry Berry M. Taylor from the back then. So here we go. Pole leader will lead them away for the start of the formation lap in a second. Good luck, everybody. Have a nice, clean race. Let's get it. Let's go. Here we go then. Start the formation lap. It's been a Porsche lockout for the first two rows in qualifying. But what does that mean for the race itself going into the actual main event today? Will we see this Ferrari here go up and take the win? Will we see a Porsche get the job done here? Two very different cars, two very different sets of skills needed to drive these machines around this very tight circuit here at Valencia in Spain. Current weather says it's dry and sunny. You can see 15 minutes in the future with the weather radar system here. So no rain seems to be expected so far in this event, ladies and gents. how are the nerves going to be with these drivers as they're getting their tires warmed up to pressure, up to spec, as they want to make a great start to make sure they don't get any penalties or get involved in any incidents early on. As number 45 aggressively warms up those tires then. That's a great technique, looking good. Absolutely doing the Fernando Alonso technique there. Coopers is in the pits. Jerry is out too. Let's go. Alrighty, we're going to stay in this view and then see the start, and then we'll get into some in-car views as the race progresses, gentlemen. So the big long snake is halfway through the circuit then. Have they done enough to get the temperature into the tires, into the brakes? Are they all fully warmed up and ready? Who will be the fastest at the end of this race today? Taking the win, taking the glory. And who just wants to have a great race with some great overtaking? Many different drivers and skill sets out there on this sunny Valencia afternoon. We've got a car going a little bit wide there in the gravel on the formation. That's kind of not what you want, as the leader will bunch them up now then. As we're going to go down 2 by 2 across the start-finish straight for the start. Okay, when we get close to start-finish, we're going to get a green light. Race director will get this one underway, boys. And we'll be go, go, go for the Pirelli 1.5 hours of Valencia Porsche versus Ferrari event. And it's go, go, go! And Wright makes a good start here on the left side. Oh, there's a crash behind already. I think that's S-Belt into the wall. S-Belt is in the wall. That's a very, very unfortunate one. The leaders all make it through the first couple of turns then. Sutton goes very wide around the outside then for the overtake. Can he make it stick as they'll funnel in very, very fast and deep into the fast little tight left-hander. Amazing scenes here as we got the guys going from the front, going from the back and jostling for position. There we go. Then S-Bell has recovered. He's currently in P14 with a little bit of damage. That's going to be very, very crucial to this afternoon today then. So here we go then. This is for P1 and 2 then. Riding on board with low check then. You've got M Wright just ahead. Right behind you've got Mr. Smelly Hippie. He's got up to P3. Hippie's going to look down the inside, is he? He does. He goes for a move down the inside. Very weird camera angles here, but I can just kind of make out what's going on. Side by side they go through the corner. Has Hippie done enough? I think Hippie is up to P2, but the Porsche is back on the inside again then. He's not giving up, but neither is Hippie. Hippie is up to P2 again. Great scenes as Hippie's made a fantastic start up to second position. But look at the back of the Porsche here. You've got all these cars hungry for your race position and really want to nibble out of you and what you have to offer today then. Right, Spawners up to P10. Spawners had a great start then, up to the top 10. We do not know exactly what happened to S-Bell at the start, but he ended up with some damage, as you can see here. He ended up into the wall on the left-hand side, in the Armco, in the barriers on the very start of the race then. So coming across the line, the field is looking very good here. Let's have a look on board with Richie then. Richie has Esberger ahead. He's got Spawn directly behind. So who's going to get the battle of the midfield drivers, the front runners, and the tail enders today? Are we going to see drama and blue flags in action all the way through the grid here? As Richie is pushing very, very hard. He wants to get the back of Esberger. He's got Spawn just behind him, not too far away in the sister Ferrari. And Spawn is eager to get involved too into the party. Double Desmond then is currently P24. He's to the back of the field. He's got Josh just ahead. So these guys will be looking to get back up and get the fight to the front too. At the front of the grid then. So Lindefolk is in P5. Let's have a looky. We've got Sutton just ahead. Chuoja Oja now down to P6 then. Remember, Chuoja Oja was quite a little bit higher at the start there. But Chuoja Oja has lost out in that battle. Down to P6. Hippie still in P2. As the cars funnel around and snake through the final corner here. Porsche goes down the inside a little bit. has a little bit of a looky. But remember, guys, no touch. That's 387. That's George Oja then. Are these guys going to battle for it? Make it stick. So Lindefolk manages to keep hold of his position. Nice and safe there. Hippie now is still in P2. Let's ride on board. You can see the mirror right behind him. You've got Lojek in the Porsche. But Hippie is on the front of the Porsche here. 154 versus 420 versus number 25. Oh, very close action here as the Porsche is slightly down the inside. Oh, a little bit of a touch there. I think the Porsche misjudges brakes a little bit, and Hippie scrambled to save the car there. It's a really good save by Hippie. These guys are going to have to be careful about getting damage out there and losing the rear of the car today. It's all going to be about being consistent, being fast, and making your way through the field to keep hold of your race position. Ideally, when you start any race, you want to go up the field. You do not want to go down the field at all. So that's ideally what you'll be looking at as well. But Hippie's looking racing over the bumps. He goes then. Porsche behind is going to have a little bit of a think about how he can get his P2 back. But these top 3, top 4 are making a little bit of a breakaway here as they go on to start lap number 3 then. Meanwhile, we got Mackie here in the Ferrari. He's on the back of Peckman and Cooper. So he's got double decimal 4 seconds back. The two Porsches are going head to head in front of us. Will we see a move in the final corner? We do not. A great racing by these 3 guys here. Keep pushing, boys. Let's go. Hooley, it seems, has he been for a pit stop? That cannot be a planned pit stop if he's just come out of the pits then. So that means he's going to have to pit again. He's currently in last position then, P24. So maybe something happened there out of our view that we didn't actually see. But look at this action here though. Look at this Porsche on Porsche action. Let's ride on board and have a look then. Unique is on the back of Claffey. Will it get down the inside? Thinks about them, backs off again then. Claffey's going to be under pressure. Jerry is right behind them. 0.3 seconds back, 0.4. As this is looking like a little bit of a busy group. These guys to work through and try and get track position. Jerry's got a little bit of damage to the front of his car there. We got a car off and parked to the side of the road then. Who may that be? Let's go and have a looky and see. Let's have a look and see if we can find that car. No, we cannot. We cannot find that car right now. Maybe he got going again. There was a silver and blue one, wasn't it? So let's have a look and see the race order then. We have M Wright leading by 0.4 seconds. We've got Hippie just right behind in P2. Lojek in P3 for the top 3 positions. Followed by Sutton in P4 then. Bringing on a great showing going up at the start of the race here. And looking good. We've got Lindefolk as well with a battle with Georgia for that P5 spot. Georgia Oja will be kicking himself and falling down the grid, but he wants to get back up there. Then we've got the battle between Vernon and Berger just behind as they're glued to each other's gearbox through there. 1.3 seconds back, we've got Richie Nelson having a giant bounce over the bump then. And we got Spawn just a couple of seconds behind, followed by Super Homer up to P11. Fantastic show. And then Unique is got Claffey and Mr. Jerry, Mr. M. Taylor behind. So 12, 13, 14 all together, and 15 too, and 16, and 17, and don't forget 18 as well, all in the same shot, ladies and gentlemen. S-Bells in P19 then with the damage early on. As you can see, the front of the Ferrari there is caved in a little bit. It's going to be carrying some aero damage, hopefully no steering damage for that accident there. So he'll be ruining that one. We got Peckman then in P20, Double Desmond in P21, Mackie in P22, followed by Josh and followed by Hooley, who looks like he's had to pit for repairs early on then. But I think the battle right now is going to be this one, because this is going to be a hot one, boys. Let's have a look at the back of the Porsche as we can see all these queue of cars right behind you. Oh, eager and looking to get the job done. Oh, the blue Porsche behind has a little bit of a looky. Someone is going to send on someone soon at some point here, aren't they? It's gonna happen, isn't it? Coming down the start finish straight, then look behind us. We can see a little bit of a look from Mr. M Taylor behind. Oh, Group Blue Porsche gets a great run. He's gonna go around the outside. Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Oh, there's been a touchy-touchy. There's been a touchy-touchy with these guys. They're off, they're off. Oh, it's side-by-side racing. It's saloon racing weekend here, isn't it? Absolutely nose to tail. And Unique has been the one to kind of go up through that then. Let's see the view on the back of Jerry's car here then. So Jerry P18, then we got S-Bell in this group of cars ahead. They're all nose to tail. They're all going for it. They're all looking for that position points and Simgrid XP for this weekend's race. And that's what it's going to be about as Cupers holds him off. Cupers goes deep through the corner. Might lose a place here or two. Oh, he seems to regain it. Let's have a look at the back door then. Let's see what we can see. Woo, baby, this is electric. Thrustmaster Power is what the name of the game is here right now. And we're thrusting on towards the goal of getting this done. Are we going to have a look at the car in front? Yes, we're going to go side by side into the corner and get through. There we go then. The overtake has been done. 41 on number 93. Look out the back then. Whew. It's hard to take a breath, isn't it, chat? There we go. Mark Taylor behind us. A bit of a looky. Can't quite get it done though. Mark having another look again. Just thinking about it as they all funnel through the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. All grouped very tightly together. Absolutely amazing scenes here. Oh, we got damage to Peckman's car at the front and the side. It looks like he's been off somewhere. Had a little bit of a trip in the arm co, and the other side too. The only place that isn't damaged is the back of the car. I don't know how he has managed that one. Meanwhile, we've got Georgia Oja on the back of Lindefolk still, currently for P6. They've got a little bit of a buffer behind by 5 seconds. So if they want to, they can actually fight this one out a little bit for a try position. So it's going to be crucial and keen to see what they do here. And who's going to win the battle. They're both very fast. I've raced both these guys. They are very, very consistent at the same time then. So meanwhile, M Wright is still leading Hippie in P2. 33.9 by the number 154 Porsche. Fastest lap 133.675. It's a very, very quick time. And can these guys get up to it? I want to kind of enter back in this battle again then. As we look at Bannister then, and Mr. Bannister is in this big sandwich of cars. And it's door-to-door saloon tour racing. He's going to look down the inside then. Is he going to get it stopped in time? Pit window is now open, boys. Woo. You can pit now at any time in the race if you do so wish. For your Mansfield pit stop, side by side we go for the tight left-hander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, baby. This is great racing. Amazing stuff by all these guys here today. Oh, we got a car going wide. We got a car going off. Oh, no. The Porsche has got a little bit wide then, behind us. Can we get a back view? Can we, Mr. Director? There we go. Side by side, he's got to recover then. That's Unique number 45 with M. Taylor and Takanashi behind. Takanashi will be looking to get out of this little battle to try and push up and see what he can do. Getting some fresh air just to stretch those legs here today. It's going to be very busy today for all the runners and racers. You're going to have blue flags galore in some stages of the race too. Not a very big track as we discussed early on today in the start of this stream. Bannister still holding on then to Claffey with Jerry 1.6 behind. Jerry's going to be looking to get this P14 and P13 off both these guys if he can. It looks like he's fallen back a little bit in terms of lap time. He's having a bit of battle right behind us. That's why. Can we pick up number 555, please, Mr. Race Director? That would be lovely if we could. Thank you. Race director says, no, we are not. We are going to actually look at this instead. Sutton versus Georgia then. Oh, Hippie. Oh, my word. Look at this then. Hippie's now down to P3. This is the start, the top of the race, excuse me. So Sutton's in P4, then Hippie's down to P3. We've got Lojek back up to P2. And Georgia is 4.5 seconds away from this battle between these guys for this podium place. This is all for the podium between these fast guys here at the front. So Hippie is down one place. Then, oh no, there's been contact. Sutton versus Hippie. Sutton versus Hippie. Sutton is going to wait for him. Fair play, boys. Fair play. Oh, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. As that's great gentlemanly play there by Sutton to let him back through. Very, very unlucky, boys. Very, very unlucky. But that's not going to do their podium chances any good if they have any more tangles this afternoon. That's going to put them right on the back of Lindefolk as well, 0.5 away them. So now Jerry has it all to do this. Right on board with Jerry then. We've got the two Porsches ahead, squabbling for it. And right behind us, you got Takanashi, number 20. He wants to keep up with these guys and get some places back too. You can see P16, P17, P18 just behind in that shot, just behind you. As you can kind of see as we go for a look down the inside then. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful racing by these guys then. Before we go to the tight kinks and sectors on the circuit. So these cars carrying a few scrapes, a little bit of damage here and there, but nothing to really worry about though. So only 15 minutes gone in the race. Can you believe all that action has been in the last 15 minutes then? So M right leads them. We got Lojek P2, Georgia Oja up to P3, Hippie down to P4 now, Sun in P5, Lindefolk in P6, Warren in P7, Esberger in P8, followed by Nielsen, Super Homer, Cupers, Spawn in P12, Bannister, Jerry / M Taylor, Claffey, Takanashi, Unique, Espel, Double Desmond, Mr. Beatty, Peckman, Mackie, Josh and Hooley. Hooley has already pitted, I do believe, for what I suspect may be damage repairs. So he's done that and he's back out, and he is good to go again then. So what is going to be the story of this afternoon's race then? Who's going to say they've driven the best race that they can drive and get all of the lap time out of these cars that they need to do? Through with turn one there, riding on the back of Jerry's car and Mr. M. Sailor. You can see behind, you can see Claffey and Takanashi quite close to each other. So it could be a case where Takanashi is right in that bumper, that slipstream in tow, and he'll be looking to try and get through if possible. That's all. Jerry goes for a little bit of a slide then, but he's on the back of Bannister too. So he's actually looking at Bannister right now, as we can see. And Bannister is looking at the back of the Ferrari of Spawn then. So who's going to have the better technique today? Who's going to have the better car for tyre wear? What sort of fuel loads are they going to take? Will we see some rain later on in this motor race at all? We do not know yet. We're going to find out and see. Alright, 10 laps completed. Many more to go. You're going to see a lot of laps done today as we get a car pulling over to one side. That's number 12, I believe. I think that's for blue flags, perhaps. Then the leaders go through. Okay, so Cooper's in P11. Where's the close battles at? Here we go then. This is Takanashi versus Claffey. Let's ride on board for a little while here. Right, think about sending it down the inside. Have a bit of a dummy, but it's not going to fool him. Now these guys can have to be very, very patient. Oh, we've got a Porsche going very sideways. Oh, that's M. Taylor. That's Jerry. Oh, no. Just behind us, Jerry's lit the tires up, and he's going to go down to P16, P17. Oh, no. Lights the tires up there, getting on the kitty litter. Again, their sticky tires all stuck with that gravel. And that's not going to do him any good today at all. As M right leads the way. He's pulled out a bit of a gap there, hasn't he? 5 seconds almost over P2. He's got the world of his own out there. Got nice and peaceful green tarmac as Mackie comes in for his planned pit stop then. So Mackie's in the pits. Fight here with Berger and Warren. Let's have a look and see. Porsche is actually sizing him up right now, looking to see where he is faster through these smooth corners. See if he can get that advantage. We're doing 1:35s up and 1:36s too. What is this battle gonna be like? Let's have a look and see. Down we go then. The 0.5 seconds is the gap. All it takes is one mistake, as you've seen, to light those tires, and then you end up with a really lively car in your hands, and then you can lose places quite easily, as we've seen already. Gap now down to 0.2 on the bumper. Are we gonna have a look? Going to the tight left-hander, their nose to tail through. Porsche is thinking about it, choosing some different lines to get in the mirrors of the Ferrari. Just to show him, just, you know, my nose is there, and, you know, can you see me? Also, you're trying to get into the mind of the driver in front of you. You try to make him think you're going to go for a move sometimes where you're not. Just distract him out of braking and everything else then. So, Bannister car letting the leaders through behind, I think. There we go then. Right, what is going on here? We've got Super Homer versus Richie. Let's look at the back of the car then and enjoy the view, shall we? The great thing about this game in terms of controller versus wheel parity is the controller can be tuned very well to be very fast to the wheel, and you'll find you'll have wheel and pad drivers doing the same times in this game. It's very fair and it's very equal that way. As we got Richie going deep through the corner. Ooh. These guys have got to be so careful about track limits. I'm actually quite surprised that no one has a drive-through yet for track limits. But that might happen later on the race when tiredness kicks in and these guys start to think about the end of the race and, you know, getting hydrated and getting cooled down after it too, after a long hot night of racing. A little bit of a fight behind us as well going on. That'd be let's see, that's Nielsen, that's Cooper's right behind them, and the Bannister behind them too. So Claffey in P14. Spools 2 seconds away in P15. We've got Beatty here. Beatty in the very noisy Porsche, followed by another noisy Porsche, which is Peckman too. Right, 13 laps down. The race is still young. We are almost 1/3 of the way through it though. These drivers can box at any time for their pit stops today. As long as they pit within that pit window of 55 minutes left to go, their pit stop will be valid and it will count as well. The heat haze is shimmering across the hot Valencia daytime. Local timing here at the track is 3:53 in the PM. Still scorching hot out there for the drivers and inside the cockpits too. This afternoon's racing then. So P2 and P3 separated by 2.6 seconds. That'll be Georgia, Oja and Lojek. We've got M right here, who has pulled away a 5.3 second lead. But these guys doing very similar times out front. They're very, very quick on it as well. So let's see what they can get done then. As we got the Ferrari here of V-Word. Got Esberger right behind. Let's have a looky, shall we? Let's look at the back of this €225,000 machine. High technology, you know, really advanced downforce, sticky tires, electronics, massive amounts of horsepower under your right foot. The car can only do so much to control itself, but after that it's really up to the driver and what he can do too. So through the course we go. You got a Porsche glued to your gearbox. You really got to be mindful of that too. Keep an eye on where they are, but not get too distracted by them. We got a little bit deep in the final corner. I think the Porsche is going to get the run then. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't quite do it. He doesn't quite do the run. He doesn't quite get there. I was very surprised by that. He went left and he went right, so he couldn't quite get it done. So can Berger hold on then? Let's see. Got a white flag out there somewhere. Don't see the yellow flags out of the circuit, but a slow car track somewhere. Super Homer is right behind this then. Porsche looking down the inside. Berger's getting fruity, boys. Ferrari's getting slidey on the exit. You're surrounded by 3 Porsches in your mirror then. Oh, this is going to get spicy, isn't it? Side by side almost we go. Berger's doing everything in his power to try and get him out of position, to make him think about where he's going to go through or where he can go through. And I think that's probably about to happen right now then, as a side by side. We got a car parked off there. Our purple car is off the circuit, waiting to rejoin, as we are just going side by side all the way down this little technical section here. Berger there has got through them. We got more behind. We got Super Homer just behind us here. 2 cars, 2 Porsches going head to head. Coopers and Volomere, Mr. Super Homer and Coopers. Oh my God, who's gonna win this battle here? Super Homer drags it down the inside, holds the position. But they're not out of danger yet. I think this is gonna go on for a long time. 2 Porsches behind us, side by side then. Amazing racing, 37s by these guys here. Looking good, boys. Incredible days racing so far, as we're not even 1/3 of the way through yet. Let's keep it on this battle because it looks pretty spicy, doesn't it? I think it's going to be worth a little bit of a watch here. So we have P7, 8, 9, and 10 separated by a couple of seconds. So will the number 13 be unlucky for the Ferrari? Oh! I think so. Oh no! Super Homer, I think, has missed his brakes behind. Can we get there? I love the console system of selecting drivers. I'm not sure if someone went into the back of Super Homer, but someone definitely missed their brakes in that corner there, and it all kind of kicked off. So I see a little bit of damage in the back of his car, but pick yourself up, boys. Keep going, keep going. It is a race. You can do it. Alright, well that battle ended a little bit quickly then, boys, didn't it? So, all good. Takanashi then, 1.2 seconds ahead of Claffey. Bannister is actually right on our gearbox then. The Porsche battle is going on there. There we go. Bannister lighting up those rear tires. I don't need my Pirelli rubber this afternoon, he says. I'm just going to use a little bit of extra of it just to do this in style through the corner. And that's what it's going to be about, isn't it? Looking good and pushing hard. Some drivers choosing to use the full beam of the headlights, and others not so much today. So completing lap 16 then. We have Mr. BD here at P20, who is 1.1 behind. He's blue flagged, so he's let BD through, I do believe. Some drivers are carrying some war wounds, I guess, from the start of the race. Maybe a little bit of door banging here, there, a little bit of contact, and maybe going off as well. But the battle for P2 and P3 is currently looking like this. These guys are pushing very, very close lap times here, with Emright 5.5 seconds ahead. George Oja holding on to P3, 1.7 seconds away, as the Porsche of number 25 uses the full width of the circuit there to do the ultimate in a lap time, which is exactly what you're meant to do. It's good to see. 35.1 ahead then. Let's see the lap times. 35.9, 34.2 by Georgia behind. Okay. George's tires are holding up behind. Very good then. He'll be looking good, looking pretty there. Oh, number 13 lights up those tires then. As this battle is on, so Jerry's going for his planned pit stop then. So Jerry's boxed. Maybe he wanted his strategy to be a little bit different. Let's have a look at the back of this car here. Oh, let's see a back view, please. Thank you, Mr. Director. As the Ferrari does the one move rule to the left, then back to the right then. I think this is going to be something to watch as well. Not all the battles are for P1, 2, and 3. We got many drivers on the grid today. They want a good result, and they want a good race out of it as well. Oh, the Porsche versus Ferrari in that corner is very, very different, isn't it? Porsche seems to have a lot more confidence through the apex than the Ferrari does. Yeah, Porsche is looking very racy on that back bumper, isn't he? But look, you've got another Porsche coming during the party. So the Ferrari is the main catalyst here for this three-way battle. It seems like the Porsche is able, as we can see the flashy of the lights behind, it seems like the Porsche is able to get the power a little bit quicker than the Ferrari does. As they're going triple nose to tail then all around the circuit. And just behind us we have Richie in P9 then. Oh, we've gone very deep in the Ferrari. We're going to lose those two positions then, the two Porsches. All that pressure was on number 13. And now he has to try and push and regain back to where he was again, as the Porsches are both going for it, as you can see. Now, is it me, chat, or does it look a bit cloudy out there now? It was sunny earlier, wasn't it? Both Porsches going deep in the final corner. It's looking a little bit cloudy out there. I have not checked the weather recently, but that's definitely cloudier than it was when we started that race. As the Porsches have a bit of a look on each other then. 37s is how we're gonna go. Sporting P17 S-Bell, Richie. I want to try and get on this other car battle here. Mackie takes his planned pit stop there. Or maybe another pit stop, I'm not quite sure, but he's in the pits and good to go. It's going great, dude. It's going great, man. It's like the battles are so hardcore, man. They're so good. Really, really good. Really, really good. I want to see this battle. Come on, Gabe. Here we go. This is what I want to see. This Porsche battle right here, mate, is electric. We've had 4, 5, 6 car battles going on at the start of this race, and we're only 1/3 the way through. If you're free for comms, buddy, then slide in. It's ready for you. Here we go then. We got Coopers versus M. Taylor. M. Taylor has done his pit stop, is P22, but seems to have the fresher tires. He has box, remember, so he'll be trying to unlap himself. Now, P7 does not have to get out of the way. He does not have to. There's no rule that says, I've got to move over for you. So Jerry has to put a good, honest overtake by him if he wants to get past. And then he's got to try and pull away with his fresh tires if he can do so. If not, it might compromise the strategy for this afternoon, as P7 has not pitted. Now P7 could just let him through. I think he's going to do that. There he goes. I think he's maybe let him through. That releases Jerry then to go and fight and then go and get his position back from earlier on. Remember, Jerry had a big tank stopper moment coming out the corners just behind us there. So Jerry thought he'd do a different strategy You're still on the bus. Okay, I catch you, buddy. Nowhere, dude. Nowhere, dude. No problem at all. Enjoy the battles, man. Enjoy the battles. Drive-through. There we go. Track limits. Number 41. Oh, no. A very difficult track for track limits. Yeah, drive-through indeed. So, it's happened. It's happened, boys. Right, so number 41 has 3 laps to serve this drive-through then. Otherwise, it will turn into a disqualification automatically. So that's very unlucky. Running P7 too, and putting in a good fight. He's going to have to get that done and get that served nice and cleanly then. Let's try and find a good battle there. We've got M. Wright still leading. Let's have a good rundown of through the field. M. Wright is leading, followed by George Oja in P2. We got Lojek in P3. Hippie was up to P2. He's now down to P4. Some great overtakes and some great racing. Linda Folk is in P5. We've got S-Burger in P6. Coopers, we've just seen serving the drive-through right now then. Just gets it done and early and out of the way. That's the main thing to do. Looking at the weather, I'm just looking at it right now. I did say I was going to. And it has officially gone cloudy on the circuit. There's no rain expected within the next 15 minutes, but the circuit has gone cloudy. So that's something that the drivers need to keep an eye on as we're back out in the penalty is served. So well done, Coopers, number 41, for serving that one. As we go back out again then. Okay, we got Richie then in P8. We got a battle going on here with Bart as well. So Richie versus Bart. These guys have been head-to-head for the majority at the start of the race too. Takanashi in P11. To be honest with you, I just like saying Takanashi, so Takanashi. I like the name. It's cool. Wish I was Japanese. Claffy is in P11 then. Pushing on, looking for some solid points. Coopers we've seen serve the stop, the drive-through. Double Desmond, we're just seeing there right now. That's for track position then for P13, followed by Unique number 45 for P14. The number 45 Porsche has 12.4 seconds over Peckman, who is 15th so far. Spawn is currently in P16. He's running 0.7 tenths away. BD further 6.2 seconds down the road, with Sutton pit stop already done in P18. Espel is taking his planned pit stop right now for P19. The drivers have to come in, slow down to the speed limit, stop at the mark, turn off the engine, do the pit stop. And now we did have damage earlier as well, so I'm going to assume he's going to spend a little bit of time fixing that too. Bannister then, P19, I do believe. Then we got Josh in P20, followed by Jerry, who's boxed for P21. Espel, we've seen Hooley and Mackie in the pits. So I'm not sure if Mackie's going for a long pit stop or something's happened to him. I'm not quite sure. Here we go then. Race leader 134.4, fastest lap 133.675. You had some food at your mum's and you fell asleep on the sofa. Oh really? Oh my god. Wow. Venom Last Dance. Is that like, is in like Marvel Venom, or is that in like a girly last dance film Venom? Oh, Josh having a little bit of damage then. Is that from earlier maybe? That's maybe from earlier. He's not boxed, so he's maybe carrying a little bit of damage there. These drivers will be praying right now that it does not rain. As we got S Burger. Now we've got who is ahead here? Or behind even, excuse me. Bannister's behind, so that is not for position. So that's Bannister right behind them. But I do want to find a battle for position, which is going to be this one. Oh, the Marvel one, really? My missus took me to see a Venom movie. Well, took me, we both went, you know what I mean? I saw Venom 1 and Venom 2 with her, but Venom 1 was okay. But Venom 2, I just thought it was just like Venom 1, you know what I mean? So I was like, meh. So I don't know if that's like a third one or a fourth one or a fifth one, mate, but the second one to me was just like the first one. There just wasn't much side to it, you know? But hey, I'm not a film critic, it's not what I do. Down the inside we go. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Side by side. Oh, Super Homer lights up those rear tires. Woo-hoo-hoo. They're pushing for it. They're pushing for it. Yeah, movies tend to get worse as they go along, don't they, Shane? They do. Yeah, it was kind of like that. I was trying to comedic, wasn't it? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Homer's doing great, dude. Oh, Richie's going wide. Richie has gone wide then. Homer is through. It just takes that one corner, that one slight mistake, and away you go. What do you think, Shane? Are we going to see some rain here? It starts off dry and sunny. It's actually officially cloudy now on the circuit, dude. So are we going to see some rain? This is the question. I do not know. I don't see any dark clouds right now, but it looks like it possibly could rain. Right, down at the start and finish straight we go then. Disappointing. You disconnected. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry, Hurley. I was saying in commentary, I wasn't sure if you were involved in an accident and had to fix your damage, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry about that, buddy. I really am. But as long as you enjoyed the bits you could do, that's the main thing. And you've got an SG30 now as well. Oh no. Oh mate, that's not good. Unlucky, buddy. Unlucky. Right, Claffy then. We've got Spawn behind, I do believe. But that is not for position. Spawn's but oh, look at the Porsche doing that power slide through the corner there. Incredible. These guys are really, really going for it today. Let's have a full screen view of this, shall we? Let's have a look at the cars there out on the circuit. No rain so far, but that's looking very warm and cloudy as it stands right now. Oh, BD's off. We've got a crash. BD is off. Let's hope he can rejoin safely. I think he's going to be okay. Looks like he's going for a little bit of a spin there. The side of the car is looking very second-hand and used. He's had a bit of a bash, but he's back on the circuit again then. So no damage done. A little bit of dirt flicking up on the car. You can see the dark clouds kind of in the area all around us too. As we got Logic and P3, so let's have a looky, shall we? I want to focus on something quite specific. I just can't find it. Find a very, very close part to look at too, but everyone's kind of spread out a little bit now. Kind of out of position as well. So Jerry's back to P18 then. Is Hootie going to soldier on? I hope he does continue, because it's still having fun and getting to the end. So he's in the pits right now. He's got the SG30. S-Bell's 5 laps down, so he might have given up. I think Mackie has given up. So Spawn's pitted, and he's going to be the second last of the official runners so far. But Josh hasn't pitted yet. He's currently P19. So let's go and get involved in the action, shall we, gentlemen, then. Okay, here we go again, then. Warren versus Mr. Volomir, Mr. Super Homer behind. I think this battle will literally go on the whole race as we are approaching that halfway mark very, very shortly. Right, light up the tires. These guys will be thinking about their pit stop at some point. If they're going to do a bang-on pit stop right in the middle, they'll be pitting with the next few laps here. So that could be interesting to see what they do and get done. Down to the turn 1 then. Ferrari versus Porsche. The strengths and weaknesses, these two cars are very powerful on this track. You've got the Porsche that can go very deep in the corners, and the Ferrari kind of struggles to get into the apex as fast as the Porsche does. But it seems to be better on the power on the exit because it has obviously more horsepower. But here, really, it's cornering and technique that really matters more than horsepower does per se. Horsepower will win you straight line races. It can drag out a course quicker too, as Homer's looking behind, looking to get away through. Alright, closing the door. I want to ride on board with Homer. Oh, Ferrari goes wide then. Homer down the inside. Does he get it done? I don't think he does. He's round the gearbox though. Right on the gearbox. He can literally smell the shell unleaded out of the back of that Ferrari there. Very close race between these two guys here. This is literally for P7 overall. We've got the other guys fighting ahead too. But I'd love to see these guys. But oh, Josh is off again. He's recovering just behind. Unlucky, Josh, dude. Unlucky, dude. Looks like he's had a bit of an accident out of the final corner there. He's back on the track again, though. You can see him just in the background there. He's going to go in the pits right now. Well done, dude. Go. Right, Spawn then has done his pit stop. He is pushing on. Let's have a look at Spawn. We haven't seen much of the in-car from Spawn today. Let's ride on board with him. So he's in the top 18. You've got Clavierhead P10, who's not boxed for tires or whatever else yet. So Spawn trying to be as smooth as the car as he can be. Driving some nice lines on the Ferrari. You got that awesome rear view camera as well, the digital LCD display. Let's have a look at the can we see the cockpit view properly? If I go like this, there we go. So that's the actual cockpit view you see inside the Ferrari. You can see his wheels, his hands working on the wheel too. So a crystal clear digital display. You have on it, you have oil temperature, you've got TC2, TC3, ABS, fuel level, lap time, speed, difference in lap time too. So you've got a few little different gizmos and stuff to kind of aid you in your quest for wanting to know the information of the car. So that's the cockpit view as you see it without the wheel as well. So it looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. That's a really smart cockpit view. I do like that a lot. So he's chasing down Peckman then, who's 6.8 seconds ahead, and he'll be looking to try and get him done. Peckman's a little bit further up the road then, so let's go. Right, Low-Check is in P7. Hippie's not happy about something. Low-Check's in P7. Push, boys. V1 has not boxed yet. Now he's up to P5. Remember, this battle has been going on with where the guys Takanashi behind. Let's have a look and see if he boxes on this lap then. We are halfway through the race. We don't know how much fuel these guys are taking, and will they take it towards the end. Forky down a third. Looks like he's struggling a little bit with the grip of the tires. Maybe getting a little bit used halfway through, but no rain yet. Skies are so cloudy, a little bit bluer than they were before. But I still think there is a possibility of a sprinkle, a little rain shower here today in Valencia, ladies and gents. We'll check the weather in a little bit. Are we going to see a pit stop? And the answer is yes. Here we go then. Let's stay with him as we slow down into the pit lane. That's a very fast entry and beautifully done. The car just dips right down under braking as it gets down to the limit in a very, very smooth way. And he's going to pull up to his pit box. They're going to have a look at the car. They're going to refuel, possibly. New tires have to go on by default. And the engine is off. The mechanics will get to work on that one. So there we go, ladies and gents. So Low-Check into P3. Then we got Josh just behind. Takanashi is in P4. Now this is interesting because Takanashi is in P4 but hasn't boxed. Low-Check is in P3 but has boxed. So this is for position, but one of them has not pitted, and that would be the P4 driver, Mr. Takanashi. So for position, but no pit has been done by the P4 man behind. So 42 minutes remaining. Most of the drivers then have completed their mandatory stop. BD has a shiny new car. There we go. Damage all fixed. He's out there looking good, looking sexy. That's what we like to see, boys. Claffy also has unboxed them. He's going to spawn 1.7 seconds behind him in the mirrors. If it rains, I can see that being an advantage to Ferrari. It could be, mate. It could. It's looking a little bit bluer than it was before. It's fully grey before. I think we've got a little bit more blue sky than we did earlier. I think the sun is just starting to peek behind the clouds on this warm, hot Valencia afternoon. As we again bring it across the line for lap 30. Lap 30 already. This circuit will have many laps. Here we go then. Woo, baby. I found a spicy fight for us to watch. We've got Bart, we've got MT just ahead, we've got Bass just ahead as well, and Richie. And we've got Vern behind as well. Oh yes, it is on, boys and girls. Look at this. Woo, baby. One, two, three, four, five, six, all in one shot. Super Homer up on two wheels then. Porsche copes to that very well indeed. Let's have a touring car view then. Porsche ahead goes a little bit deep in the braking zone, but manages to bring the speed through then. That's Bannister number 88 ahead of us. As we are 2.3 behind him, P21. So 35, 37, 36 is the lap time in the train here. We got a car coming out the pits then. That looks to be Takanashi by the looks of it. This looks like a good time to go for a move. We're going to send it. Oh, we almost do. Go on, Homer, son. Send it. Let's go. Woo. So Takanashi is out in his box with fresh tires. Pit stop is completed, and this is for position. It is absolutely on. I think it might be, mate. I think it might be. And I think you're right about the TC issue as well. Oh, Super Homer is looking super quick, isn't he? He's got to find a way past his sister Porsche drivers, because 2.5 seconds behind him is number 13, who has now done his pit stop and will be looking to get involved in this fight too. It's going to be a spicy one, I think, between all these guys here. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Oh, bit of a wiggle by the white Porsche, Mr. Bannister. Are we going side by? Oh no! Oh, Super Homer is off. What happened there? I don't know if there was contact. We didn't see another car touch it, but oh, he just lost it or something. He just seemed to just lose it. I don't know if there was car contact or he lit up the tires. Oh no! And that means V Warren here has got him down the inside. Oh, that was so unlucky. We're looking forward to seeing that too. Can he hold on? Let's see. Side by side, the Ferrari is on his left side. That is for track position. There you go. You see the Ferrari there just over his shoulder. Ferrari lighting up the rears as well. What are you doing, Mr. Cameraman? What on earth are you doing? You want to see the rear view, right? There you go. Oh, absolutely intense stuff here then. So hopefully he can get back up there. Bannister then in P15. So he's got Hooley ahead then. Hooley is obviously blue flagged right now. So Hooley's going to give way just like that. That's fine. So that means it's Bannister versus Bart again for round, well, I think like 4 or 5 by now. They've been at it for this entire race. These guys are having a great fight of it this afternoon as the Porsche kills the cameraman and just keeps going. Terrible behavior by the Porsche there. Absolutely shocking. Right, they're in the wars. They're pushing hard. Let's have a bit of a rundown then of how we are looking all through the field. We've still got 2 drivers not boxed in there, going quite late on in. We've got M right leading 32 laps. Over the curb we go. 3.2 3.5 seconds from Chiwocha Oja in P2, who is not going to let this one go without a fight. Low chance up to P3, 2.2 seconds away. We've got Claffy, oh, a bit of a slide there by 25. Claffy's up to P4 but has not boxed. He's going for the long strap. Hippie has boxed. He's number 420. He's currently in P5. He's got a little bit of a gap for Sutton then, followed by Lindefolk. Then we've got Berger. Then we got Unique, who boxes them. That completes that planned pit stop. And out they come in the Golf liveried Porsche. Looking good. Then, how far did I get down here? Did I get to here? Sutton in P6. Down the start finish straight we go. Lindefolk, followed by Berger, Nielsen. Jerry now up to P10. Remember, Jerry started from the back of the grid and boxed early on. Taganashi in P11, followed by Vern in P12. Then we got the battle with Super Homer, and we've got Bannister just a couple of seconds behind. Oh, there's been a crash! Bannister and another car there. They just didn't see each other. They're absolutely insane. Bannister is in the pits. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. Oh, there's been a big crash there. That's so unfortunate. It was like they didn't see each other. Oh, such a shame, boys, such a shame. Double Desmond. Then we got Unique. We've got Peckman. We've got Spum, who is in P18 then. And pushing, he's behind Peckman by 3.2 seconds. BD is in P18, 20.902. And then Josh is 2 laps down. And then we have Hooley, Espel, and Mackie. Mackie has gone back out again then. So yeah, big crunch there by the boys on the circuit. Not entirely sure what happened, but we are back out again. They're riding aboard with Mackie in the beautiful Ferrari. I am just Ferrari biased. I mean, I've got to admit it. I am just Ferrari biased. I mean, you guys know me by now. It's 100% accurate. It really is. But it's an amazing looking car. The detail on that is incredible too. So he's out and he's pushing hard. Let me get my timing screen back. Is he going to come back? Or has my timing screen gone? Wait a minute, boys. Position screen, please, Mr. Director. There we go. Now it makes a return. Happy days. Right, so Hooley P20. Let the leaders through then as they're fighting for it. Jaren P9. Let's try and find a close battle again. Oj then. So you got the leaders here. The leaders are coming up through to the blue flag cars, the traffic, let's say. But the leaders are now separated by 4.1 seconds between the three of them. I think there might be some incidents, Jane. Yeah, there might be, dude. There might be a few crunches, but it honestly doesn't depend if these guys report it or not, to be fair. I didn't see him, it's my fault. Unlucky, dude, unlucky. It happens, dude, it happens. Just pick yourself up and away you go again. Not a problem, but it might be, dude. There was a few incidents I've seen so far, but nothing deliberate, I think, just racing incidents, really. Oh, look at Jocha Oja lighting up those tires, look. Looking good. He wants this, boys. He does want this. So the Porsches are under control. 1, 2, and 3 today. The Ferrari drivers are going to be praying for a little bit of rain, aren't they? To pour some petrol onto the Porsche party. To get their Ferraris up there instead. 35 laps down. Oh, baby. Oh, Jocha Oja there, locking up the brakes, had to correct the rear. He's pushing at 110% right now. The car ahead, you can see they're both taking that aggressive line through the corner, bumping over the curb left and right. This win is far from decided, and Jocha Oja is not messing around, is he? Let's have a view then of the outside action as they go in the start finish straight. which is only half a kilometer long. If that, I think it was. It was very, very short, actually. Flashy lights behind us then. Yes, he's doing great, isn't he? He's doing really good. He had a very difficult qualifying. He was a few tenths in his pocket. Just like Hippie, he was having a hard job trying to eke them out towards the end of the stint, so I think he's done very, very well. So focusing on the man behind the helmet then. But you can see how hard he's working the wheel there. Really having to work. It does, mate, it does. Opposite lock, 3 times in one corner, right there through the steering wheel. 3 times in one corner. It looks all smooth from the inside here, but when you really get into that driver behind the windscreen there, it's working it very, very hard to get that lap time all done. But he's doing well though. He's closed up into the slipstream zone of 0.9 seconds. But he has to. They've got P3 just 4 seconds behind. They've got to really kind of push here and make it through. Do they have any more traffic coming up? Yeah, they do. The lap in Bart coming up next. So got a car from the right-hand side of the circuit. That would be Varen. Varen seems to be off, or is it Mackie? I think it is. It's either Varen or Mackie. One of the two. Right, T1 again then. Valencia has treated us to some great racing today. I don't think we're going to be able to take our eyes off this battle, because I reckon it's going to go for it, isn't it? He's right there, boys. He's right there. One little mistake by the Porsche P1, and you're going to be looking at a new race leader. And when they come to lap traffic as well, the leader can easily lose half a second to 1 second on a bad corner with a bad bit of traffic. So that's where you want to pounce. You really want to make it right. Now, I've just noticed that Georgia Oja has fastest lap of 1:33.592. He's taken that off of M. Wright and P1. So he is fully on it here. And all the momentum is currently with him as Bart pulls over to one side. He's going to let 2 cars through, which he does. Very nicely done, Bart. Very nicely done, buddy. So these guys getting a little bit of in the action too. Right, one mistake is all it's going to take today. And we've still got more traffic coming up as well, so they're coming through pretty quickly. Will we see a low 33 today? 33.8 says the order of the day then. Still the traffic continues. This is more of akin to a go-kart circuit. It's very small, it's very twisty. It's a very compact little place. This is how you would put a go-kart track in a small area and make it full of looping turns. The blue car lets 1 through, and there we go, lets 2 through. There we go, we are through. Great job, great job. Well done, Takanashi. So for the lead then, 28 minutes to go. Who is going to blink first and make that mistake, or are we going to see a perfect run by P1 and P2 towards the end of the race then? Let's look at the back of this from M. Wright's view. So you're the race leader right now, and this is what you're going to see at your rear view mirror. You're going to see a Georgia Oja on your gearbox. You can see him pushing hard and dropping out the rear end. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, oh, this guy's really on it, so it's time for me to push too. And he's doing just that. He lights up the rear tire as well, though. Drive through for Takanashi. Track limits unlucky. That's what I was saying earlier. Track limits here are an absolute pain. But this P1 and P2, oh, P1 goes a little bit wide, then a little bit deep. And you got to be careful because you don't want to be the next guy. Get that drive through. You get that drive through, and it's good night Vienna, isn't it? To the win. Right, what is going to go through their heads right now then? What's Givotra thinking? What's Wright thinking here? How are they feeling? They're feeling cool, they're feeling calm, they're feeling stressed, they're feeling nervous. They've been in this position many times before, in the lead, fighting for the lead. On race day, it's what you do at the time that counts and how you process it too. 26 minutes to go. Then let's filter through the field then. Let's have a look at Mr. Josh running P19. Baby, baby, baby. Beautiful, sparkly Porsche. Commentator's curse. We saw nothing, Josh. Commentator's curse, bro. We saw nothing. Excuse me. That was so dramatic, it made me cough. I'm so sorry. I'm back again. Keep pushing, buddy. Keep going. Right, then we got S Burger in P6. Look at this. This is a battle for P6 to 7 then. Two different manufacturers, two different drivers, separated by 0.3 of a second. I think one of the timing boards for the position is out of sync right now. I'm seeing P5 and P7. It kind of doesn't make a lot of sense to me. He's not getting blue flagged ahead, is he? I don't think he is. No. No, he's not a lap down there because he'd be getting blue flagged if he was. There we go. Now it's right itself, I think. Yeah, P7 versus P6. This is a battle for P6 still. Again, this battle's been going on for the whole race in the top 6 in the midfield. So this is raging on with these two guys, trying to get stopped at the apex. And out of the corner we go them. Meanwhile, Sun in P5. Lindefolk 7 seconds behind, but we've got Takanashi 1.0 ahead. So they will yield to the leaders coming through in a safe place to do so. He's got Hippie 4.7, 4.8 seconds ahead. So he'll be looking to cut through the traffic. It's crazy. God, that's not going to help. Running a bit deep though. Or maybe that's just his racing line through there. Different drivers have different ways of taking the racing line. So that could just be his racing line, but it looked like he was going super, super deep. Okay, we've got a car off. We've got a car off. That's Mackie giving way. Can he get close enough to Takanashi to get through then? Gap to Hippie is now 3.1. So let's see if we can find Hippie, shall we? What's Hippie up to? Ooh, sideways moment by Lojak there. Gathering all up in the corner. Spawn in P17. S-Bell retires. Richie. Ah, okay. I think I can see what's going on. Richie and M. Taylor here are having a little fighty. We're getting some mirror, lighty, flashy from M. Taylor behind. I think he's going to let him through though. Is he? Is he going to fight him? Let's wait and see. It's hard to see. The camera angles here are bloody horrendous. I think he's letting him through then. There we go then. Let's lead us through. This way, double decimal P13. Lindefolk for P7 versus Berger then. Okay. Great battle for a great points paying position. 22 minutes ago. Oh, very deep by Lindefolk. He's off, he's lost the place to Berger then. Berger's through. That is all it takes. Locking up the tires like that. One little move. And you lose one place just so easily. Sun has come back out now in the plane in Spain. This is what I want to see here. You got a Hippie in P4 then. power sliding out the final corner. He seems to have 2 blue flag cars behind. Sun's 3.5 behind him. It's not too far away, so let's keep an eye and see if his tires are okay. Yeah, tire deg at the circuit. It's not too bad. There is a lot of corners, but you can kind of live with it. But you will be kind of feeling it if you box early on. If you box too early on, then you're really going to be feeling it when it comes towards the end of the race. And that's the main thing we're going to be keeping our eye on as we go towards the end phase of the final 20 minutes. So Mackie P21, Hooley out in P20. I love the color of Hooley's car. Let's go and give this man some airtime, ladies and gents. He had the disconnect and then he had a stop and go. He's not had the best of races today, but it doesn't matter. It's about having fun and getting on with the job too. A little bit deep by there by Hooley into the braking zone. As we've seen, it's so easy to do. Now he's P20. He'll be a few laps behind because of the DC. But now he's back and he's fighting for it as well. So keep pushing, Hooley. Keep pushing. Let's go. Mack in P21, Hippie in P4 that we've seen. Linda Folk and then double Desmond. The closest car to him is Claffey for position. That's 11 seconds down the road. There's the lights shimmering all over the cars now. And the daylight is really coming out there. Richie's always a spicy one to watch. Let's see what's going on here. He is in the middle then of getting lapped. So he's getting lapped by P1, 2 and 3. So he needs to let by P3 here when he can. He's getting blue flagged. I think he'll do so when he gets a minute. Maybe blend off on the straight somewhere. There we go. I think he's going to let him through down the inside. Perfectly done. Well done. So through P3 goes then. But if you look right behind him, you've got Bart 1.3 seconds away. So Bart had the battles earlier on with these guys too. Looks like they're going to go again for another round of it before the end. 1.2 seconds. 1.1 now separates P9 and P10 then. The top 10 slot with 19 minutes to go. So Desmond in P13. We've got Claffey 11 seconds ahead. I think we discussed that already. Linda Folk in P7. Drive through for Wayne Sutton. Drive through for Mr. Sutton. Oh no. Let's go and pick him up, please, Mr. Cameraman. There we go then. Oh, track limits for poor Wayne. Oh, that's going to be a sore one for him. 3 laps of serve it. He's going to serve it right now then. Slow down into the pit lane and get down to 50 kilometers an hour, 31 mph. Keeping in first gear. Make sure the limiter is engaged. And there's nothing you can do at this point. You just gotta soak it up. You're going down the pit lane and there's nothing you can do. He'll come out where he comes out and then he'll just have to keep fighting and push from there. But on the plus side, it's not the world's biggest pit lane, so your time loss here isn't that massive, but it will definitely be noticeable for him in terms of everything else. Back out he goes then. So in P7. Now here we go then. We've got a spicy battle on our hands. The fight between Richie and Bart. It looks like Bart has said hello and has got P9. Can Richie make a fight back here? We are on our way home. Mum is asking if you want a takeaway. Whose mum is asking if I want a takeaway, baby? Right, push, push, push. Right, This is going to be the battle for that P9 then, those glorious points. Oh, it's you, TJ. Okay. Yes, please. Yeah, yes, please, TJ. Yeah. Tell her to get my usual, please. Thank you. I thought you were. Yeah, you know what I mean. Right, Claffy then. 2.6 seconds away from V1. We're going into the final 16 minutes. Look at this, boys. Look at this. Let's have a rundown then of the order. 16 minutes to go. Right leads Georgia Oja. Right behind him, look, on his gearbox still with fastest lap. They have not changed position yet, but I think that might change soon. They're glued together. They're coming through the field as one. This is for the win itself. Look, incredible fighting scenes here. I don't take my eyes off it in case we miss an overtake, boys. Should we risk it? Shall we? Yeah, let's risk it. Lojek's in P3 then. We got Smelly Hippie in P4. Burger in P5. Linda Folk in P6. Welcome, Jack.
Jack Mullins, welcome to the channel.
Sutton in P7 with Jerry in P8 from the back. Bart in P9. Richie Nelson, Warren, Claffy, Double Desmond, Unique, Peckman, Takanashi, Beanie, Spawn, Josh, Huli, Mackie, and Bell boys. But I think we're going to have to keep an eye on the leaders. I think it's time to go and watch this battle and see what happens, isn't it? Let's go and pick up car. Oh, Spawn is off. Spawn is getting some kitty litter under the tires then. There he goes. He's back on again, but that's not going to do. His tires are very much good out there in the grand scheme of things. But he's back on nice and safely. Right, we need to look at P2. Let's go and find it, Mr. Director, please. Thank you very much. But we've got other battles going on here as well. A 3-car battle here. Look. We can't ignore this, can we? 14, 15, and 16. All going for it. Topping up the other tree. Yes, mate, top it up. Look at this then. 14 versus 15 versus 16. Side by side they go. Oh, that's a little bit too much curve there by Takanashi. They get the blue flag from P5 behind it. They will let him through. Takanashi lets him through. Blends the throttle. Careful not to touchy. Linda Folk is just behind this battle too. Absolute insanity. Really crazy. Here we go then, for the lead, for the win. Who has any tires left? Who has any tires left? Burger, please. Burger, please. Take away. No, no. Yes, burger, please. That'd be lovely. Thank you. All right then. It's been a long race so far. It feels like it's been a 20-minute race, but here we go. Oh, Chimojo just starting to make those mistakes with the tires then. Has he given it a bit too much? He was riding his gearbox. He's now fallen back a little bit. 1.3 seconds is now the gap then. A little bit damaged to the right hand side too. I'm not sure if that's dirt damage or he's been off somewhere. Picked up a little bit of kid litter. When am I going to be finished? I'll be finished in about half an hour. About half an hour, Ice. Half an hour. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 9 o'clock. Right, here we go then. So this is on board with M right. And we've got to keep it right because we've got Georgia behind us. But has he managed to hold him off long enough to keep the tires fresher? We're going to find out with 12 minutes to go then. Who has it? Who has it? We got some damage on Pegman's car. He's been off there. The Porsche is saying, I am hungry. No, no, no. My bonnet is open a little bit. So hopefully we can keep it together there. Here we go then. Incredibly lit battle for P15. P16. As they go through them, 34, 33.9. Right, pit window is now closed, so if nobody has done their planned pit stop, then you have a big problem, because you're going to get a huge penalty. You end the race, but I think everyone kind of has so far all together. So P1 then, P2, 1, 2. We're coming up to some traffic, are we? Yeah, we are. We're coming to Mackie and Beatty then. Mackie and Beatty are not fighting each other, but they are blue flag cars. So they're going to have to give way like they have been doing very well this afternoon, minute 2. With a small circuit like this, you can expect to be lapped several times in a race like this, to be fair. Because the leader's just going so quickly. Absolutely incredible pace. Well done by Paul there. Well done, buddy. That's a perfect let through. Very well done. As we come through them. Right, we've got BD up next. BD is the red Porsche. So I'm sure BD will see them and let them through when they get close enough as well. Josh then eating up the miles for P18. What a battle of survival it's been today, from the frantic first 12-15 minutes of this race all the way through until now. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch these guys out there. It's been so fun to watch. I'm glad I wasn't driving in this so I could watch it and bring it to you, because it's been absolutely incredible. Right, Super Hober then, 9 seconds. Sutton is in the pits. I'm not sure what for. I'm not sure if he's stopping for a splash and dash, or maybe he had no penalty. I don't think he did though. Right, Claffey is in P11 then. Is this for position? Yes, it is. This is for position, boys. Baby! Down we go then, leaving space. Beautifully done by these drivers, look. This is for the top 10. Oh, we're going for a little bit of power slide on the exit. There we go. Fantastic racing, boys. Claffey, top 10. We're in P11 then. Oh, what have you got to do to get a break in this race today? It's literally all about survival and getting it as far in as this race you can, hence the name endurance, I guess. Oh, big lockup, huge lockup there by Claffey. Has he flat spot the tires with that? That must be quite a big flat spot for that to lock up that long for. He's gonna have to be careful with that with 8.5 minutes to go. Does he have tires like 50 pence pieces now? I mean, wow. We were on board with that the whole time. The car just did not stop sliding, did it? It just did not want to give the grip back. Dramatic scenes. This is Porsche versus Ferrari, though. The final showdown. We still got 8 minutes to go. And they're not giving up until they cross that line for the checkered flag at the end of the race. And here we go again then, on to lap 50. BD for P17, Lojek for P3, Warren for P11 on the back of Claffey. So battles are still raging on right at the end here, like, as you can see. This is what we're talking about with the tires and stuff. So this is Claffey's view of the Porsche versus Ferrari battle we were just discussing. So he'll be looking to keep up that pressure on the back of him, to make him make mistakes, to make him slide, to lock his tires up, But he's had a little bit of a moment there himself by going a little bit wide for the corner. And he's going to lose a little bit of time down that little straight to the Porsche head. Right, Spawn has given in as well, I do believe. Espel has 2. Richie P9. Double Desmond for P12. Later Falcon top 6 then. Where's Berger? Berger seems to be 6 seconds down the road from this Ferrari. So 6 and 3/4 minutes to get 6 seconds. It's going to be a difficult one. Let's see if we can do it or not. Hippie for P4 then. Let's have a look at Hippie. He's had a bit of a lonely one out there, isn't he? He's several seconds away from his podium buddies up there. I think there was an incident earlier. He did mention something about an incident, so if that needs to be looked at by the stewards, that needs to be reported to the stewards so they can look at it. Mac in P21, Rudy in P19, Jerry in P7 from the back. Great performance. Like I was saying earlier on today, this was Jerry's idea for us to race here today, so thank you, Jerry, for this one, dude. And then we got this one here, look. Unique versus Takanashi. Again, like, these battles have been going on all race long as we go defensive, then down the straight, bring it back over again. Beautifully well done. Oh, we're going a little bit wide for the exit of turn 1 then. Do that too many times, you're gonna get a penalty. Side by side we go through the corner. Who is gonna win the battle? Oh, the pink Porsche is ahead. But can the orange Porsche get down the inside? We're trying it. We're sending it. We're going through. Oh, boys. Woo. These guys just, they don't care. They're just gonna go for it anyway. I love to see it. I love to see it. And if you'd love to see this today as well, then feel free to smash a like and then subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. But now, the end of the race. Who has any tires left? These two guys. Final 5 minutes. Hasn't rained. It was sunny. Then it was cloudy. And now it's sunny again for the end of the race. The final 5 minutes. 90 minutes has almost elapsed. And these drivers are separated by half of a second at the latter stage of this race now. We've only a handful of laps to go. George Oja is in P2 and holds the fastest lap. Who would you want to be right now? Do you want to be the Ferrari behind? Or do you want to be the Porsche ahead? Do you want to be given that pressure, or do you want to be absorbing it? Because both of those are hard jobs. You can kind of drive a little bit angry if you're in P2 because you keep the guy in your sights and try to make some interesting moves behind, see if he can see you. But they're very equally matched here. And they're not giving up this fight, are they? Here we go then. Porsche versus Porsche. Separated by a couple of car lengths. Lap times are very close to within 0.2 of a second. The tires are definitely going off there. We've got a drive-through behind. Can't quite see the name there. But we do have a drive-through for track limits for... I'm going to guess that's P15, I think it is. Can't see that in the list right now. But what is going to happen here? Look at this, look. How much more pressure do you want to absorb at the end of a 1.5-hour hot, sweaty race? Because George Oja's not giving up. He's not giving up. He's trying to do the switchback down the inside. The Porsche cuts him off. Holds that defensive line. George Oja's going to go down. More defensive anyway. And sends it down the inside drive-through for Unique. Oh my God, he threw. He's been trying that for ages and now he leads. Incredible performance by Georgia. And I'm glad we were there to see it. Well done, boys. Well done. Woo. Baby. Come on, Mem, right? Go get him, dude. This isn't over yet. 2.5 minutes to go. Do you think 154 is going to take that line down after all this time? No, sir. They're going to go for it all the way. There we go. Then as number 45 serves a drive-through. in the dying moments of this 90-minute, 1.5-hour race. As Ojo lights up his tires. They're going to have to be careful of traffic here because they're going to have a car coming out the pit lane, I think. There we go. Make sure to collide each other, boys. Make sure you filter in nicely. I think they did. I can't see. I still can't see. Oh, I still can't see. Did he get through? Oh, hopefully Enright wasn't held up there. Hopefully he wasn't. I think he might have been a little. He's lost a bit of time. Hopefully they did not touch. That did look a bit touch and go, didn't it? It looked very close. 1.5 minutes to go. Ooh, baby. Okay, race story after 55 laps then. Race started with Espel going off into the kitty litter and the Armco, followed by some close battles all the way through the field. We saw a little bit of late braking as well, a couple of minor incidents. Then the pit stops came, and then the clouds came too. There was no rain. The drivers were able to do their strategy and focus on what they wanted to do. And then we had a few minor scrapes and bumps and bruises, and now we are here for the final 1 minute of this race. Time absolutely flies when you're having fun, and it really does then. Across the line, now we have 1 lap to go. Here we go then. Does Oja have enough tires underneath him to take this win, this victory, this masterclass in driving? He didn't even qualify in pole position, but that doesn't matter because he's been very tenacious all afternoon long, and he's wanted to give us a good show out there. He's wanted this win, and he's pushed hard as well all the way through, all afternoon long, under the hot sun of the Spanish skies. Here they go. Thank you, Mark, buddy. Thank you, dude. Some come back after losing this place. Yes, mate. Indeed. McCann Georgia holds on. Let's go to the mainstream of the timings then. Georgia Oja then 56 laps completed. What a story this has been for these drivers today. Some great memories have been had here as we are now approaching the final half of this race on the track then. But can't Enright do anything about it at all. The gap is now 1.5 seconds. He slipped back a little bit. I wasn't sure if there was incident with the car on the pit lane or what it was, but he seemed to have a little bit of issue there, kind of sticking with him at the end. But what a move Georgia Oja put in there. And through the final corner we go for the final time. And Georgia Oja wins the Valencia Porsche v Ferrari race. Woo, baby! And Ryan in P2. Great race, boys. We're going to have a Porsche 1, 2, 3 this afternoon. There's no room for Ferrari on the Porsche. On the podium, excuse me. There's no room for Ferrari today on the podium. Because through they come. Porsche dominated. They slapped the Ferrari really hard there. 1, 2, 3, boom! Loche takes P3, then Hippie is going to take P4. What an afternoon as he has had today. Woo! As he comes through the final corner for the final time to take P4. Great job. Highest placing Ferrari today. Hippie can hold his head up high and say he did it. P4, well done, dude. Berger's going to take P5 then in the Porsche number 585. What a great way to finish the top 5 for the end there. Across the line we go. Lindefolk then is going to take P6 as we got a car behind us there in the off front. Across the line goes to P6. Well done, dude. Jerry M. Taylor from the back to P7. Super Homer P8. Claffey for P9. Great performance. Farron for P10. Sutton for P11. We've got Double Desmond. Oh, they're having some little fun, are they? Yeah, it's nice. Takanashi for P13. Then Peckman comes across the line for P14. Followed by Richie Nielsen. Followed by Unique. Followed by Beatty for P15. And that is the results there. Let me go and grab this replay, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going to need it for stewarding purposes later. Absolutely incredible, gentlemen. That was a great watch, and I hope you guys enjoy watching that back. We'll have the official results for you provisionally in 1 second. My God, boys. My God, my God. Let me go and screenshot this, shall we? There we go. Right, Georgia, Oja, M. Wright, Lojek, Hippie, and Burger across the line then. And I believe we had some DNFs as well, so unlucky to the DNF drivers. Kind of is what it is. But you guys are in this today, so well done to everyone who raced. Well done to our winners, our top three. If there's any race action that needs to be taken, then the stewards will be taking that in the in private, boys. So well done, everybody. That was a great watch. I enjoyed every second of it. So round of applause for everyone. I hope you really enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed your afternoon. There were some really amazing moments in that race, and everyone's going side by side, nose to tail. It was such a great watch. I really couldn't get enough of that. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for bringing that race for us. It was great. And a big shout out again to Jerry for this being his idea, and him financing it. He sponsored this one. So big round of applause for Jerry, and thank you to Jerry for this, boys. This is Jerry's event, so like I say, it's absolutely amazing. So thank you. Cheers. Well done, boys. Hippie flying the Firefly. Yes. Mac improved. GG's, guys. That was a great race and great laps. P8. Congrats. Well done. I couldn't have so much better. Next time, Huli. Next time, dude. Next time. Have you signed up for GT3 AMS, Huli? Yeah. I think you have, right? Because you're gonna love that, man. You're gonna love that. It's gonna be a lot better for you guys to try and get, like, you know, the wins and stuff. Incredible. Really was. Really was. That was a great race. Oja had great pace, was attacking me. I had defended really well. I had trouble with 3 different back markers, but that's how racing goes. Great race. Well done, marksman, dude. We saw those overtakes, and we saw the you know, the amazing race you guys had there. So be proud of that one together. You know, it was incredible. So thank you. Really, honestly, thank you as well, because I just loved that every second of it. It was amazing. Really was. Let's go quickly have a look at the start then, and then you guys will be able to watch the stream back to get a good idea of what happened. I want to see what happened to S-Bell, I think. Let's go see. Let's go and find S-Bell a minute, because he ended up eating Barry R for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. Where would he be? Oh, okay. Oh, he didn't finish the race anyway, but okay. I just want to see what happened to him at the start here. Cool. Enjoyed, yes, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. If you hadn't got the drive-through, you could have defended P10. Yeah, I noticed Josh actually finished with a drive-through at the end, so that was very lucky, boys. Whoa! Here, what happened here? Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. We had a yellow Porsche miss his brakes. Oh, no. Oh, it's Peckman. Oh, no, dude. Let's have a looky. Oh. Ooh, ouch. 404. Crash not found. Anyway, great racing, boys. Great racing. But if you want to watch it back from the outside views, then feel free to watch the stream back in a bit. But yeah, it's amazing. You know, it's crazy. I'll let you watch the stream back and find out. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, Shane. Don't tell him, boys. Shh. Let him watch the stream back and find out and see the moment that we realized. So yeah, no spoilers, okay? No spoilers for Shane. Hard race. I don't expect. Yes, well done, Sport. Well done, mate. Hard race for everyone, but it was crazy, and crazy in a good way there. I cheated. I had wool socks on. No, I had traction control. Nice, mate. Nice. Thank you, Homer. Thank you, Huli. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Rika. Thank you, Super Motorsport. Thank you, Papa, and thank you, Son, and everybody else in the chat as well. just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who hit the like on the stream. I really hope you enjoyed it today. This week's a bit of a weird one, where we've got Project Motor Racing coming out on Tuesday, as you guys know, and I'll be streaming it live as soon as it's available. That will be just before 1 p.m. UK time. Well, everyone's going to stream it at that time anyway, aren't they, right? So that's going to be a weird day to stream. Well, it's not, you know, it's an ACC day. But I'm at the cinema tomorrow. I am doing PMR on Tuesday, so I might do ACC Wednesday, Thursday, but I'll see how my schedule is for you guys, you know. So I'll let you guys know in Discord as well, so feel free to jump in our Discord. If you want to take part in events like this, we have a GT3 Pro-Am Championship that starts next weekend, so you can come and get involved, so feel free to do so. It's great, you know. But yes, you guys are legends, and I want to thank everyone for being here today. It's been a pleasure just talking to you guys and having fun. So without further ado, I'll let you guys go get showered, and feel free to watch the stream back as well. But PMR will be our next stream on Tuesday, but that'll be just before 1 p.m. on the Tuesday. So if you want to check out Project Motor Racing, if you want to check out my thoughts and opinions of it, then feel free to drop in by, and I'll give my honest impression of it, and we'll see how it is, you know. I'm not expecting much at launch. When ACC first launched, it was in a terrible state. It was really, really bad. But it improved. That was the main thing. It improved over time, and they got a lot better. So awesome boys. Right, I'm gonna get my my cocktail here. I think I've earned it. I've been talking for almost the last 3 hours straight, boys. So without further ado, I will see you on Tuesday. Always remember, gentlemen and ladies, you can looky, but no touchy. Take care out there. Always leave space. Check your mirror, check your radar. And mwah, chef's kiss. Drive clean. I'll see you Tuesday. I've been the TJ. These have been the guys. And bye-bye for now. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. See you soon.